That's when they made me their chief. The grand poobah of all of this, and a little bit of that. And that's when I got this fucking gun. Cool story about this gun. I got it for free in Tokyo.
Hi, chat.
Oh.
Hi, chat.
This is
For his neutral special, he pulls out a gun.
Yeah, right.
Free.
Yeah, so
gun.
at the Star Wars convention, they had a really interesting place called made all by fans, a lot of different fan groups called. It was like a marketplace. It was really cool, but everyone had their own booth, but each booth had to be set up like it was a place you'd find in like a marketplace of Star Wars. And the 501st had a fake bar that if you said the right couple words.
Haven't even talked to chat yet.
Hi, chat. They had a fake bar.
Who?
Yeah. And if you were like,
Chat.
hey, if I forget what the code was, but you were like, hey, I'm extra hungry, they'd be like, oh, and then they'd lead you to a back room where they had it set up like all different guns and weapons on the wall. You couldn't actually buy any of them. Like it was all like a cool setting.
No, that was the Mando one.
Yeah.
You said 501st.
Oh, that was the 501st ones. What did they have?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but it was yeah. Yeah, no, we'll get into it. Hey, oh, Deadly Girls, real quick, is this yours? Is this yours? This TikTok Nashville speed jacket? Is this yours? The child royal man. But yeah, I helped during takedown after the convention had ended, and they were like, all right, here's the pile of guns. Who's taking what home? And I saw this little number. I was like, my little pistol. Anyway, that's how I got this gun. Welcome to D&D. Who all is here? We've got something for the chod-broiled man. I don't think she's really watching the stream. She didn't comment about the jacket. I think she's a liar.
I just asked, hey, can I get advantage? So, you know, sometimes you just gotta reach out to your folks.
Trendy can ask for advantage, but if I ask for snack time, I'm the asshole.
No, I encourage
No,
all...
see, you get other chatters to
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I do.
I encourage all of you to reach out and get people to tune in and be active by redeeming, like, channel
then he
points.
doesn't-
Channel points redeemed. There you go.
Yeah,
Dude,
I don't
that's
care.
plus one
Thank you
viewership right there.
For the 100 smackers from Floyd. Oh, Rosa, DG, did you hear what I said though?
So you get someone who
Did you
just has
actually
a bunch
text
of
her?
channels.
No, I really
Okay.
didn't. Thank
See, we talk about it and then it happens.
Yippee, yippee.
DG, you should just show up. What am I doing? I have stage man. Oh yeah, no, your legs are broken.
Yeah, your legs are broken. Sit the fuck
I
down.
knew I got up for a reason.
Aaron the Wizard, bro. Oh wait, we told y'all yesterday if you were cool and hung out with us during 66 to Vegas.
It was a lot of fun. Okay, who wants what? I got a lot of chips and Cheetos. Nope. Cheetos, all sorts of Lays.
Not baked legs.
Yeah, baked Lays.
What's on the top shelf?
A hat. A dice bag. We don't have any sweet stuff tonight, I'm sorry. We need chat, tier 3 subscribe so we can get better
Those
snacks.
are kettle chips.
Our snacks are kind This kettle's baked, right?
No. Kettle or hard fried.
Alright. Okay, I won't show the jacket. My bad. I'm sorry. All right.
Fucking Ritz bits.
Yep. All right, but guys, thank you all for being here. Who's here? Please make some sound in the chat. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Get our minds right as we journey beyond the witch's light tonight. So I'm very, very, very excited for this session. It's more backstory stuff. Moving in, I am so jazzed. Yeah, oh, and we've got another Wrath. Oh, we got a Wrath of Oakland for me. Oh, crap. You have to turn off that fan.
Oh yeah.
What?
Sorry.
It's very loud on, I forget that this fan's
They can hear y'all crunch.
Yeah.
I got text yesterday.
Yeah, these mics are really good, so be careful eating your
guys.
chips.
That picked up that too. Yeah.
No, we're just gonna go ahead and dive right in, go around the
It's so
table.
quiet now.
2 sentences about you, 2 sentences about your character.
Alright, poggers.
We'll start with Kat.
I'm Kat. I play Miranda. She's a tiefling, she's a paladin, she's a barbarian, she's a warlock, she's a lot of things. She
And a
does them
whore.
all well.
Hmm?
And a whore. Quite literally. That's what I got tonight. I want to eat these chips. She's great. Love her.
We really appreciate Floyd donating 100 biddies for us to kind of get better snacks. I really, really, really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Floyd. All right, who's getting that reroll and take one?
Hi everyone, I'm Trendy. I'm playing Stothic Dawnbringer. He's the Hobgoblin Cleric Sorcerer of the party. Today's fun fact about Stothic. Stothic moves cheddar. After feeding Tidbit some cheese, Tidbit returned to Stothic the next day with a handful of spell components. From here established a trade relationship. Cheese for components. The only rule is they're not allowed to ask each other where they got it from. And yes, I said Tidbit, that's Dandy's familiar.
I love it.
Fun fact, not Dandy's familiar. It's just when you choose the urchin background, you get a mouse.
It's not, wait,
yeah.
it's not your familiar.
It's not your familiar.
It's just a mouse who hangs around.
Yeah.
The mouse that Dandy saved from drowning
That
at
she's
bar.
had since level 1.
Okay, well, sorry, not your familiar, your son.
It's weird. It's complicated.
Your child.
Another 100 minis, guys. We're dangerously close to the hype train. We need better snacks. We need better. We need a lot of goods. Look at what's happening over there, Chad. Don't look at me.
Don't look at him. Look at me.
Yeah, and it also moves us like closer to the front page on the D&D page for Twitch. It helps out us a lot. So if you're in a position where you can give 100 biddies, give a subscription or resubscribe, please take a moment to do that. If you just have the share button, like if you already re-upped your subscription, but if there might be a share button kind of up top. If you click on that, it actually counts.
Hey, Pete!
Yeah, love you!
Have a good stream.
Guys, that's my daughter. Please go follow my daughter, KP. That's my daughter, Knifey. She is wonderful. Please go give her a follow. Oh, can we give her a shout out right now? And she subscribed, kicking off the hype train.
Huh.
Oh, we love her so much. Oh yeah, there's the shout out. She's really, really great. A lot of horror games, a lot of survival, a lot of darkness, Outlast.
A lot of farting.
I speak not of this.
Wait. You guys should go to her chat. Like, if you want to peek over for just a second, go ! Peener.
What happens?
They'll have to find out.
We'll have to find out. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Do you need to have your sound on to find out?
No.
Okay, I'll be right back.
It's Peenar. While he does that,
Hi. Yes. Hello. I'm Liger Zero Panzer. I play Drac, the Drake Warden Ranger.
What else is he?
He was a kobold. He's really a dragon, but he was cursed into a kobold. So he is, in fact, a real fake dragon. And, yeah. I don't know if I have anything else.
Did I spell it right?
no, I said, hold on.
I want to see it.
Yeah, exclamation point wieners in the chat, I guess.
Peener.
I don't know.
Oh, you just got a
Specific.
94-inch peener.
That's huge! 94 inches?
Nah.
That's massive!
Nah. We be slanging like 500.
What? You would die!
Much
You get it coiled around like one leg and back up the other one?
I use it to helicopter through the sky. I don't like national
Oh
traffic.
god, what is that, the character's name from The Boys? It's Love Sausage? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, love sausage. Yeah.
Anyway, hi everyone. I'm Ethno Mayo, resident Real here on the channel, and I play Dandelion with Musculus, the bubbly punk rock anti-capitalist circle of the city druid satyr. Whew. This week's fun fact about Dandy is she actually has a tattoo somewhere, but because her fur grew over it, she doesn't remember where it is.
Has Altavia found it?
No, you have to sift through fur for it.
Altavia has true sight within 5 feet because of his draconic bloodline. That's something that half dragons have.
Well, we will find out
Okay,
later if he knows.
But, like, that doesn't mean you have X-ray vision.
Yeah,
I mean, it's true sight. That's kind of like X-ray vision in D&D. Like, you can see invisible things.
So if you have true
but it's-
sight, like, you don't see people's, like, skin, you just see, like, organs and bones floating around.
So the way I've always kind of visualized true sight is that, like, you can look at someone and almost, like, blink a second set of, like, eyelids of where you kind of can see through them, see into the astral plane. Like, true sight is like true awareness. It's the opposite of the non-detection spell. So I'd argue that if Altavia ever used true sight on you, he could be like,
I mean,
it's a
yeah,
dolphin
but
over your back hip jumping over a rainbow.
the intent of True Sight is to detect invisible creatures and
Yeah.
illusions and bullshit. This
Yeah.
is just a tattoo that's covered by fur.
Yeah.
I'd give advantage on the perception check if they had true sight. I feel like that'd be fair. Yeah.
I see your fur is slightly different here and in the shape of.
Also, let's all join hands real quick and agree on one thing. In this game, dragons are bullshit.
We
Yep.
knew this.
Yep.
amen.
You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll give Altavia a bullshit dragon check. Just the same way.
This table, us and our bullshit dragon check.
I think the only person who hasn't made a bullshit dragon check is Stothic, because Basriel made one finding Drax's body inside the ring.
yes.
You've made one with your warlock stuff. You guys make them all the time. It's like every third roll you do. So I think Stothic's the only one that has not yet rolled for dragon bullshit.
He doesn't need bullshit checks. He's an honest man.
All right,
Then he's not lying
so
about dragon achievement.
I'm interested in the notes this time.
Ooh, I
Because
really loved our notes the time before though. We like you know how like sometimes like hate sex is like really good when someone just hate fucking you. Apparently Trendy's like hate notes are like even
pretty
better.
good.
They slap. I'm like yeah, hate me, Jet. Anyway,
Well, I tried to bring a bit more positive energy last time, but we'll see.
Don't.
We'll see how off the rails. Don't. Just
Don't.
Yeah, just be like good notes, bad notes. Like,
whenever you're mad, start taking notes harder because they're hilarious. I was like Trendy. I was legitimately worried last session when we did the recap because like, oh man, like it was kind of intense last time, but it was so funny. Your notes were so good. The A+ all around.
It's all in the delivery. Thanks. So yeah, the first note I have is the Cholos were in the lowrider tanks.
What?
That happened last stream.
The gnome tank.
I meant to say chunga, which is a made-up Dwarven word, but I said cholo instead. And
Which is also a made-up
Chunga.
Dwarven word. I don't know.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I meant to say chunga.
Granted, my
which is-
first note is, what did I miss? I'm so confused because I wasn't here for the session before.
Guys, thank you for the hype
Drac just gets
train.
vomited out, just lying on the ground contemplating, why the fuck do I keep going into this brain bar and I hate Jin?
I hate.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite moments in all this game is after she's like, "Side with me, Drac." You just look at her and go, "I just remembered.
I don't like Jin.
I don't like Jin," and just throw it and walk away.
Jin D, you bitch. All right. Anyway.
Oh shit! Real quick, I'm so sorry. What's that Pokemon? It evolves into. It's a green blob that evolves into a purple blob. It's like a green blob with a feather. It's Gen 3.
Don't answer.
Don't answer.
I know where this is going.
Yep.
It's a trap. Keep going.
There were a
You son of a
bunch
bitch,
of them.
Drew! You son of a bitch!
There's a bunch of them in Pokemon today. That's why
I am
I'm
like a walking encyclopedia for the first 3 generations of Pokemon.
There's like 80,000 Pokemon now. That doesn't
He knows which one I'm saying.
All right. Anyway, so our custom Dwarven mug deals 1d6 magic damage. Write that down.
Yep.
Write that down.
down.
Oh, does anyone remember their custom? What's on their custom mugs? I took some time
Our
with them. I really
greatest
like them.
moments.
Uh,
Mug of great memories.
It's just the lyrics to Dayman.
So it's probably
I
not.
grew up the
No,
night
you told
man.
us to
Anyway.
tell you what they.
Yeah.
So I did some, but yeah, I imagine Trendy like that is etched on like the top around the dwarven runes.
And then I wrote down, first we mine, then we craft. And then I drew a little Steve chopping down a tree. There's a crafting table, and there's a mine cart.
Who is Steve?
Minecraft.
Jack Black.
No, Steve
Did
is
he
like
exist
the
bef-
character, main
God.
character of Minecraft.
So like the character you're playing as?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, except I was very I need people to back me up. I thought Minecraft Steve was black this whole time.
I did too.
Fucking 16
Well, his
years.
last name is
His
Black.
name Jack Black.
If someone wants to buy me the Jack Black action figure,
Oh, that would be hype.
like
Then we had Dire Goat's Skyrim wall climb.
Oh yeah, you're like I want to become a goat and do that
Yeah, I
Skyrim thing.
had
I'm
the
like
goat
this might
like
as well
climbing up the
happen.
mountain like vertically on my note page here. The Muppet Mephits.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then Night Monkey stole vintage generational whiskey from the king.
Yes, King Greymace.
Yeah. Oh, I have a whole thing to get into here about it. It was
boy.
Mrs. Butter whiskey, which is
Oh no.
Mrs. Gotham Grave Mace, and I even drew a little Mrs. Butterworth's, right here. From dusk of night till dawn of sun, my lovely bride, my only one. Drink deep from her, get whiskey faced, raise high your glass, Gotham Grave Mace.
Can you text that to me? I'm putting that on the wiki. I'm putting that as like an
Sure,
just so
or
you don't
clip
forget.
it and chip it or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna remember because I just kind of go into a fugue state when I write notes. Anyway, we have a spirit bear. What Pokemon is this? And I've got a pocket full of sunshine, and I do have that on my character sheet. I did remember to write it down. The Cheshire Cat is mocking us. I guess our ship is haunted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shifts on it.
Drac the Emerald Dragon is being hunted by a humanoid red echidna with gloves.
Oh, I was like, he's that sapphire.
Yeah. It's a hag! Where the hell is Cassie?
That's right.
Oh shit, it's a fairy dragon. Well, still. Hey, so anyway, let's make stroganoff. I love beef stroganoff.
What is that?
Okay, so yeah, go ahead, because this one's actually really
The
important.
names of the dragons that came up in
Strollo Orthak.
yeah, and it's like beef stroganoff.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, Astro Boy and beef stroganoff.
Yeah.
and so yeah, it's his name is Strollo Orthak and Astro Gorathal are the two very powerful dragons you heard of. Not so much Strollo, but Astro very much exists in a realm of myth, considered to be the first red dragon, and is incredibly powerful.
You guys remember the last time we made a deal with anything? It always goes bad. Just shoot it.
Yeah.
And then we have. I just thought this was neat. The team for Drac and Vazriel is Drazriel.
Drazriel, I love that one.
And I have No Fly, Jump Good. And then I drew a Jellomental, which is a Jello elemental. It's just a little squibbly guy over here. The best, yeah, well, I'm some kind of autistic. The best form of crowd control is death itself. And I mean, I think I just need to learn haste because the party is OP as fuck. Let's just let them hit more often.
You don't need to make the party.
So
stronger.
I have prepared haste. So anyway,
Triple haste.
Triple haste. Yeah. The final note was we don't negotiate with terrorists.
God, I don't want you to haste Drac and then you to haste Karama and like Miranda. I don't want that.
no.
I don't want that.
It'll be great.
I don't want that at all.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Well, I just like had that realization, and I don't know why it took me so long to realize it. I was like,
Facebook.
God, like we just have like a couple of nukes in the party. What am I
Yeah.
even doing? Like, what am I casting like a 1d10 firebolt for? Like, like, bro's hitting like 700 damage a swing.
Real quick, guys, if you're watching right now, if you guys can please take a moment, go ahead and share our posts on.
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Discord. We're really kind of grassroots here. We can't afford to buy viewers, not that we would anyway. And we're not doing kind of like the AI-driven networking stuff. So we're really just kind of depending on the old-fashioned way of people. If you guys like our content, please let other people know about it, and we can grow and make something here together.
But all of my notes were AI generated.
Oh fuck.
So.
Son of a bitch.
All right. I am everyone else, and we're gonna dive right into it. I am quite.
Well, wait, Drew.
Yeah, we have the good notes now.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm so.
I mean,
forgive me.
Honestly, I don't really have much to add because we kind of had similar notes. Because we already got. Drac was bombing it up because I wasn't here the session before that and all that stuff. Drac can navigate and Stothic can see like motherfuckers. Because we were just trying to find our way where the fuck we're going with like very little idea of where we're at because we're in a friggin' cave. Speaking of that, going caving in a ship that walks on hands.
Yep.
You haven't seen the sun in a week?
You haven't seen the
weather
sun in a week.
sucks ass.
The weather is very bad.
Yeah, and then like the ship was haunted.
Chips on it.
Turns out it was another fucking pixie dragon whose name was Click Clack Paddlewhacker.
Yep. Click clack paddlebaka.
In parentheses, the fuck?
Well, I thought it was Fitzmon Vigan.
No.
That's
Junior.
a different one.
That's-
oh.
Junior.
Dad.
Yeah, we almost had it.
Yeah, then we found out some lore about the other like dragons in the beginning of the world, about how Astro, the big angry red guy, was, I don't know, he apparently teamed up with me at some point and wasn't super thrilled that he had to, but he did.
Yes.
Um,
I'll let you try to think more on that when we open. Remind me that. But yeah, Astro Gorathal is really powerful, really bad news, and is just. You guys found. I believe you guys will find that he somehow killed and ate half the elemental plane of fire a couple thousand years ago, which is it's very difficult for something whose weapon is fire to hurt things that are fire. Like that didn't make a lot of sense to Stothic when he was thinking it over. It's like how do you go to war? How does a red dragon go to war in the elemental plane of fire when its primary way of hurting things is with fire and everything? Most things in the elemental plane of fire
Bro
is
is just
immune.
hungry and has a hot sauce kick.
Yeah, I guess. Like everything is everything is resistant. Most things are immune to fire in the elemental plane of fire.
So then there's something about these good old buddies of mine that I don't remember apparently very
Your
well.
brothers.
It's tough.
Are putting pressure on the dude that cursed me to give me my body back.
Yep.
And so little paddle whacker here is like, hey, we'll give you your body back, except in exchange, we want immunity from any further repercussions. To which I quote,
Yeah.
"Fuck no."
Because the thing was, is they weren't even going to give his body back. They were just
tell him where
it
he
is.
How old is Dandy?
25.
So for 25 years, Drac has been a kobold linked to the mind
of a satyr.
of a satyr, unable to achieve its
Yep.
draconic form. And the tragedy of Drac is just when he came to accept the limitations of being a kobold, it's when that blue dragon stuff happened, and he started unlocking his abilities
yeah.
again. And, like, imagine that, being, like, imprisoned in a form in a different body for 25 years, and they're like, hey, bygones be bygones?
I was like, "Fuck no."
No! Arrows being brains?
So the best part was then Stothic, like, this fairy dragon, I say fuck no, and this fairy dragon's like trying to mouth off to me, except Stothic just cast silence on him, which is great because he doesn't hear my good buddy Mac, because I'm a Drake Ward and I summon my companion behind him, and Mac just keeps this little bitch from doing
Jaws.
anything.
Locked around his throat, slamming him into the ground.
And then
It
we
was pretty
ended.
bad.
We ended with Vazriel and Miranda being gay as fuck.
We were just like,
Well, happy Pride.
killing guys.
Happy
together.
Pride.
Happy Pride.
I think they were just being a girl's girl.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just helping each other.
This
kill
girls
our
being
enemies.
this girls being girls.
Also, it's our last weekend of Pride.
It's our last weekend of Pride.
Yep.
So, if you want to give a gay and me advantage,
Well, then,
All right.
that's all I got.
So yeah, the dust settles over the battlefield. The rain continues. Again, you guys have not seen the sun. Again, the rain is not magical. The weather has just been very, very bad for the past week. You guys are just sopping, dreary, and just the depression of the rolling clouds starts to envelop your own minds. The dust of the battlefield clears. A pretty handy and simple battle for the likes of you, but still the weight of what is going on, of Drac's lineage, and the truth of the Fairy Dragon King, now under some pressure from powerful entities. You all sit there in your thoughts. Stothic, you wonder if there are maybe even some books of your religious texts. Your cult likes to keep...
Church.
Thank you. I'll wait. But yeah, your church likes to... they keep track of most entities of flame. Even ones that do not worship the goddess Mithra. It's something they like to keep the eye on, because the cult
Church.
has a bad habit of getting blamed for whenever people are kind of burned to death, especially recently. So... Oh,
Yeah,
Link
weird,
Dash.
as if they're the only source of fire in the world.
Yeah, right. They're blamed for a lot of shit. Link Dash is asking what rewards the party would like right now.
No idea.
Maybe a couple of advantages over on the side table.
but maybe some advantages for the homosexuals and.
Okay, hi, bitch.
I'll tell you what. For every sub, I will give all of you a reward. So if someone gives one sub, I will give everyone advantage. Someone gets 2 subs, I will give advantage and it's Miracle. 3 subs, I'll just kind of keep going.
Okay,
How's that
alright.
Give the DM advantage. I like a challenge.
Spoke too soon. All right, so I will definitely take another Wrath of Oakland. Everyone,
Thank you.
everyone, no, it's fine. No, don't apologize for helping us. We are at, I think, 340 subscribers. That puts us 10 away from a giveaway. And if we get to, if we ever get to 450, we've got a really crazy game in the pipe. Also, if we get to 400 subs, I'm hoping to
Did
do.
we do one for Cassie?
Oh yes, put that beside Cassie. I am hoping to do a drunk history. Bloodborne with you if you can swing it. If
Oh,
we can
yeah?
just drink a lot and try to play Bloodborne together.
Oh yeah.
All right, some other rewards. I will go ahead. Everyone give themselves a Mayo's Miracle. Just make a personal note. A Bard's Requiem for the table, as well as a Vess's Bless and a Balmonk's First.
You just really wanted to show off the props.
I
you.
always, baby. All right, all right, all
Thanks for
right.
letting us do that because we haven't got to see these in a while.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
I
And
need to print more.
I'll tell you what. If we
actual color.
can everyone tell Link Dash that you love him? Because I love Link Dash.
Love you, Link
So
Dash.
much
I just-
love.
Like,
You
what would
never
you?
told me where you are, because he is in our state, just too far away.
Just too far away. And don't say it right now in Twitch.
Yeah, no.
And Trendy, would you say you love Ganon, Zelda, or Link? Yeah.
I don't really love any of them.
He likes big Gerudo woman.
Big Garuto. Big Garuto
No,
woman.
sorry, big Zora woman.
Ooh.
Okay.
Rudo's my princess. Yeah,
Same.
same. Yeah.
Same. But thank you, Link Dash. You're absolutely wonderful. You're such a treasure.
That was really, really amazing. Thank you so much. Getting a
A
gift
man
of
of
fun.
culture. That's right.
I gotta say when Link in Ocarina of Time dives into the water, is in the water, and the Zora princess dives in next to him, and they have that like kind of flirty talk, did awaken something within me when I played that in middle school. I was like, oh, hot fish lady like me.
That's when I learned that I'm a. Is it a scaly? A gilly?
Is it a gilly?
It'll still be furry,
Is
but
it a gilly?
pop off.
Yeah.
It's a subculture. It's a subculture of it. I'll tell you what.
I'm in the subculture.
If we get another batch,
People
I'll-
stopped calling furries anthros after like 2010. That's why.
Thank you for the 5 gifted. If we get another batch or something similar, I'll give everybody a side quest because those are really, really fun to kind of have at the table. I think they bring a lot. Okay, but you guys are on your ship. The rain is fixing to storm, but there's a steady puddle forming all around you. Just drip, 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 drip. It's not pouring, but there's droplets here and there. The sky is dark. There's blood on the deck. People start to swab the deck, your different workers, trying to get the blood and viscera just off, as, you know, gore is plentiful, and most entities, when they die, shit themselves. So, it's bad news.
Why couldn't you have D&D be like fun and shitless?
Oh, thank you for the 1,000 biddies!
It's
Oh,
mostly
thank you.
shitless.
Let's-
I don't know if we ever have taken a shit in game, but you know, Chad, if you want that, we'll see your subs when they come in.
1,000 biddies. Let's do some side quests for that one.
I really thought you were gonna pick
I'm gonna- yeah.
Let's get some shit.
I'm
Let's get some shit
gonna roll a
going.
D2 to see which one I go. Anyway.
Dude, I'm gonna add a new side quest where it's like, you know, the side quest is when
You're taking the number 4.
when you leave a narrative situation because your character really has to go to the bathroom, you get like whatever, and then you get your reward. But like that's so you're like imagine like at the War of the Apple, you're just like, I'm so sorry, I have to go. Like that was,
Yeah, like it's been like 18 sessions. I haven't gone.
Yeah,
like
right?
help me.
I'm a little worried about the digestion issues.
that might be a new side quest. It was like leave a narrative situation because your character has to use
That's
the
where
bathroom.
drama is right now.
All right, who's that one for? We got side quests. Oh, wait, yeah, they'll you guys should all have a DM for me. That's why you got the D earlier. And thank you for what you responded with after I sent you D.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really like that.
Ooh,
That was a
yeah.
great image. But yeah, so you should be getting those in your Discord. All right, so what are you guys doing?
Okay, so this is right after the battle.
Yes,
Is the dragon still like
very
a
dead.
dragon?
Yes, is very dead. It is
Okay.
a.
Well, no, I just like you've said sometimes that dragons turn to ash and.
So this is a good thing to do. Make a Here we go again. Make a dragon bullshit check for me.
What can I add to my dragon bullshit?
Proficiency for sure.
Can I
Drac,
guess?
you will already know everything I'm about to say. Yes, you will. Thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you so much for the subs, guys. From the bottom of my heart, it goes a long way here. Thank you for investing in our art, in our channel. It helps so much, and we'll try to get some better snacks for next time.
Slutty 20.
Slutty 20. Okay, so weirdly, Fey Dragons, there's a lot of debate over which they should really be called. Many believe, and with some supporting evidence, that they're not really dragons at all. They're just dragon-shaped Fey. There is a lot of different controversy about this in general. Now I'm going to take a real quick and look something up. 117.
Could I examine the body?
Yes, I kind of loop that into your check here.
Okay.
Looking over, you do see that it is a dragon in nature, a dragon true. That the creature type is dragon.
How big is it?
A fairy dragon is a small creature.
Yep.
Or sorry, is a tiny
Yeah,
creature.
they're very small.
So it's like this big.
Yep.
It's like a raccoon. It's the size of a raccoon.
It's too much baby.
Yes.
Yeah, that just got torn to shreds by a raptor.
So the
Max
body.
is also just a baby.
No, Drax the size
big
of like
boy.
a husky.
It doesn't matter.
Like,
It's an
yeah.
animal. It's a baby.
This
levels, he's gonna get bigger.
This wolf found a rabbit and closed its jaws around the neck, and that is kind of how I'm describing it. So the creature is profoundly dead, and only its neck has been crushed in the maw of Mac. Now, there is a lot of Feywild energy coming off of this entity. It sparkles and glows, and is seeming to dissipate, but instead of becoming truer to its breath weapon. Whereas, the reason why dragon anatomy isn't well discovered is because when a red dragon dies, its breath weapon almost consumes it. It just begins to burn. An ice dragon will just freeze and break apart and become part of the mountainside. Like their bodies, their corpses do not remain in a corpse state. They return to the element.
And a fairy dragon turns into a rainbow.
So you joke, but yes, as you're looking over, you see little lights
I know my lore.
coming off of it, as this dragon has been, in a sense, and dragons like Dracondis would very much believe this, that, and this would probably be your opinion, that this dragon, much like a drow has been corrupted by Lolth in the Underdark, this is a dragon that has been corrupted by the Feywild. By existing in the Feywild has changed it, and it's now an imitation of its form, robbed of its pride, never allowed to grow. Like, this is an adult fairy dragon, and it's about the size of a raccoon, where it should be, Draconis' opinion at least, the size of a city. But if you don't harvest anything soon, this dwagon is going to disappear. It's not a dragon, it's a dwagon. Dwagon.
Danny's gonna kind of look over at Drac and be like, should we just let it go, or could we learn anything by keeping any? Wait, we could use something with its DNA for tracking purposes if we want to try and hunt down.
I mean, it's worth a try.
Okay. So
Those components can be used for scrying. It would contain its blood. Unless you want to salvage any of the viscera we've got left on deck, Miranda.
I'm already I've got my vials up. I'm
No,
just gonna-
you wouldn't. This is
No.
Fae, and you're Velen.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is an
this is-
abomination. You wanna
Not even for
even for-
trophies.
unlikely. The true Velen thing to do would be take an iron railroad spike and drive it through the head of the dead Fae.
Oh.
That would be the
wait,
true.
I realized that they have the same color blood
Yes.
because they're Fae. Oh
you
gosh.
and you and
the
you,
red does not seem so bad.
you are both Sylvan.
Ugh.
This creature in that. But yeah, remember hags are Fae.
Yeah.
Hags are Fae. Wicked Fae. The Feywild is an evil place that takes children. That is at least the Velen perspective of the Feywild.
But upon
No, it's
hearing
fine.
that we
Everyone
could track,
thinks my church is a
I feel
cult.
like I would.
Can I do a nature check?
Yeah, the unseeing, the unseen, the saline, how do you...
The unsealing.
Alien unseen?
The unsealy court.
The unseelie, yeah, like the dark, twisted Fae
Fae Council.
is what's called, like, that's what Velen is like an open wound, and something about it calls to dark Fae, so your entire culture really revolves around
the darkness of the Feywild, so you still definitely have that instinct. It's only kind of through traveling with Dandy that you're like, okay, not all Fey are like evil, child-eating, grim fairy tales.
Yeah.
But a lot of them still are. Especially the ones you deal with. Yeah, saline court. Saline solution.
This is why I wear glasses.
But
Hey.
yes. Alright, so you want to try to extract some blood. Just give me a medicine check. This is a bit of apostasy for you, just so you know.
Apostasy?
It's a dirty 20.
Apostasy, apostasite?
I don't know what you're trying to
I know what you
say.
mean. It's
Yeah.
it's like
So
heathenous.
heresy.
Oh, it's blasphemous?
No.
No.
So it's
Okay.
so
Goes
so
against.
so apostasy is kind of when you like diverge a little bit. It's not outright heresy or blasphemy. It's diet heresy. Diet heresy.
Sure, man.
You know, like
Alright.
if someone could say if I said Jesus was really good at bowling and therefore he hated people who cheated at bowling, that could be considered that would make me an apostasite, not a heretic.
Jesus is really good at bowling, because nobody fucks with the Jesus.
But like heresy, would, like I believe someone double check
I don't
my.
like Russian.
Oh, good eye. Hey.
No, it's just, I think it was from Big Lebowski. Right?
Yeah, I said
John
now I
Travolta.
want
Yeah,
a
yeah.
white Russian now.
Oh, the white, yeah.
But yeah, I believe that that's
you.
kind of the difference. It's kind of an unfounded statement, whereas it's not as outright heretical and being contrarian to the faith, which would be heresy or blasphemy.
Well, I will use it to kill more Fae.
Yeah, so this would be considered maybe divergent into a little bit of apostatism, but like
Okay.
you can probably make a good case for it, and the clergy's not here.
Yeah. Well, dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yeah, you can add a couple vials of fake blood. And you know what? I'm even gonna say probably with Vela being the way it is, probably killing a Fae and smattering its blood over your mantle is probably some way to cast some sort of protection magic. So I'm gonna say it's not completely unfounded, but it's a little uncomfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable.
I just want the wings and a couple of scales.
Chad is on me about implying that Jesus wasn't good at bowling. So while she's doing her medicine check, I'm gonna say she could have kind of picked you off whatever you wanted to wear your cousin's corpse as jewelry.
I'm not. No, I want them for just in case situations.
Oh, okay. What do you want your cousin's corpse for?
They're not my. Oh, first of all, they're not my cousin.
Fey dragons would be a distant cousin to
They're not
to
all
satyrs.
related.
So, are Dandy and Stothic cousins?
Kind of in a way, you're both.
Cousins! Wants to go bowling! We can bring Jesus!
Like in,
Oh, God.
in,
All right,
in the way that Orak calls Drak cousin, kobolds and lizard men.
See, Dandy would view this as more of a dragon.
And that's fine. And again, that is a matter of great debate that everyone's allowed to form their own opinion on. So, like, yes, you could consider this Drakon. Weirdly, Drakondis probably is vastly on the other side. This is not a dragon. This is a pathetic fucking cockroach that kinda looks like me and can't get bigger than a fucking house cat. A pseudo-dragon
He is
more of a dragon.
He's the real fake dragon.
Damn. Bars.
So it is funny that like you would consider this a dragon because Drakondis is like this is a pale imitation of greatness.
Drak is a dragon that looks like something else.
Chat says
That
get
is
him,
a
Drak.
something else that looks like a dragon.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. Gotta get my day. Alright, but yeah. What else are you guys doing? So you've got the pieces, you've got the blood. It continues to dissipate the way all dragons do.
Well, if we have a second of downtime, Dandy wants to go into Karama's grow room
Okay, you can absolutely do
because
that.
she has been secretly going down there to get some sun.
Give me a con check with disadvantage, Miranda.
Me?
Yep. Oh, forgive me, wisdom. Forgive me, wisdom.
Do you
And
want me
Danny,
to
I'm gonna
keep
want that too
First
from you.
roll or re-roll it?
Up to you. Up to you. Yeah.
What is it? I'm sorry.
Wisdom saving throw disadvantage.
Oh, balls. Nat 1, but
Okay.
it's still
Doesn't
plus
matter.
8 plus
Does
5.
honey? You're done.
8 plus 9.
Okay, so you actually do pass, but barely. You actually the DC was 16.
Oh.
You prick at one point the euphoric sac that exists within the throat.
Euphoric.
So the fairy dragons have euphoric breath where they erupt with sparks and gas and light, and it causes
Horny
people to
dragons.
get more super high.
Well, see, that's what the fairies
Oh.
used in the first place to get the dragons to fuck them and make fairy dragons.
Oh.
Drac,
It's
all that
hot.
is wrong, just so you know.
And I've referenced monster fucking in character.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Hey, Ghoster Chan, that's a cool name. So yeah, you prick this. You're incredibly high right now.
Okay.
Mechanically, you are incapacitated for a whole minute.
Okay.
But yeah, for a minute, you are just think laughing gas would be a really good way to
Okay.
describe this.
Oh wait, actually, I feel like Dandy would tell you this time. Karama's not around. We should go in his grow room and get some light.
What do you mean? Karama looks over at you.
How was your shit?
Good.
Do you have to go again?
I might.
Need some more fiber in there.
Anyway, we go and hang out under them grow lights.
Just watches you guys leave.
Well, he doesn't tell us we can, so
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
doesn't
gonna
say
go.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna lay under his lights like a plant, just.
All right.
In my high state. Okay, so you know how I never ask for bullshit?
Yep.
Can I ask for
Wait,
bullshit?
what? No, you don't.
No, no,
That's
I
a
don't.
lie. I've
No, I don't.
never asked for bullshit.
I don't
Yeah.
think so. At
Damn,
least
Not
never once.
typically.
No, I don't typically. I misremembered my chef feat that I have, giving you treats that give you 10 HP.
Yeah.
But that is apparently is not it. But I Can I maybe make in my high state? Can I go up to the bar and make some Kahlua cold brew of 8 temporary hit points while I'm high because I'm stoned?
Chat. What would a cooking?
my chef
Yeah, like
Chat. What would a cooking check be? What would you say? Performance. What would you say, Chat? You're gonna have disadvantage on this, like for sure.
No, I'm high and locked in.
I don't
I feel like
think
if
you
she's got
can
the
be
feet, there's not,
high
like, a
and
check that's
locked
Yeah,
in.
yeah, the feet.
Yeah, but like I feel like you have a culinary degree. If you just like do a bunch of laughing gas, then try to cook a brownie, like it might
How do you
not.
think
You
got
have
the
not
feet.
seen me high.
I was about to say, have you watched Jeremy
Yeah.
cook?
Like,
Jeremy's high a lot when he cooks.
He high all the time.
the munchies are quite a.
Chat, you gotta help me. You
They're
just
a
can't say it's
culinary
whatever I
motivator.
want.
You will craft some things. They might be weird things, but they'll be great things.
Let's go with performance check.
Okay. With disadvantage.
Asking,
Some people do
asking
a
the
lot.
paladin for a charisma check.
With disadvantage?
No,
Or-
you guys have you invoked Jeremy. You made a great case.
Yippee!
Oh, it's empty. I'm so sorry.
And there's a gear shift on the table, so you can use whatever you want.
Strength.
Okay.
Someone keep track, and there's a gear shift on the table. I don't actually have a marker for that. Forgive me. We could say the Black Bard's Requiem is the
Okay,
gear shift.
19.
19. Okay, yeah, you make a couple really good coffee. Yeah, it's really,
5
really good.
to be exact.
5, yeah.
According to the feat. Of plus 8 temporary HP.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Instead of gaining an extra 3 hit points.
That's
when
fine.
you roll living die.
All right, so you guys have your coffee. You guys are hanging out in the grow room. What's Dracondus doing?
I don't know, probably sitting on the front of the ship, contemplating life.
All right. In your head, you see a dark-skinned man that does not wear a shirt and has bright fire truck red hair down to his ankles that almost weaves around his chest like a toga. He wears gold bracelets, loose-fitting, desert-weary, tattered pants. And you're seeing him, and his eyes are horrific. Oh God, this man's eyes, like molten cores existing in volcanoes. The heat of his breath could wipe out the surface of Venus. It is like it is like the oceans that reside within the sun. And his gaze is burning and angry. And you can see that man in the desert screaming. It is a cry of rage, a primal cry of power and victory, not something out of fear or frustration. It is an intense, burning hatred with echoes of victory And that's what makes you shudder. You're remembering seeing this entity, looking this way in this form, so pissed off while achieving great victory. Like, has won the battle, but is still screaming, almost cackling in rage like a madman. And it, oddly, despite all the pain, all the flame, and all the fear bellowing in you, you can't help but feel a chill when your mind locks in on that. More and more as you kind of, because you rolled like very high for Astro and got very little
Yeah.
Astrolo. More and more as you think of Astro Gorathal, it's something powerful and bad. Like, it may care about you, but it's whatever it is, it's bad. And you've always known that, like since even the time when you were a kid, which is weird to think about. There is something fundamentally broken within that entity, and in a weird way, and I hate telling players this, but I can't give you all the information of your past. In a weird way, it does terrify you. At least in the form you're in now. It's still, you're far more skilled in feeling fear as a kobold than you ever were as a dragon. It's the one thing you're better at,
Yeah.
is being afraid.
Gee, underwater.
Right? But yeah, you feel that chill. And beyond that, not much else happens beyond anything you guys want to do. Go ahead, whatever your plans are for this downtime, go ahead and throw them at me as you have like but go ahead and give yourselves a short rest now on your sheets, and let me know whatever you're attempting to do in the grow room and whatnot.
Well, Danny was trying to get a little bit of that UVB.
Yeah.
You know. I think though she's going to go work with Rosie, because I'm very sad that she grew up. That means we were gone a while.
Yeah.
But she's gonna try and like get her more social and more chill.
Okay.
So some training,
Some training.
having her go around.
Okay,
maybe around
it's
the
this
field.
moment right now where I remembered Rosie was the name of the fucking bear, and I was sitting here faking it, like, okay, yeah,
I had a
Deccan, fucking Rosie. Oh, the bear. Okay.
The bear.
Yeah,
Roosevelt. Rosie.
So, for those of you who don't know, a spirit bear is a real thing, and they're huge and terrifying. She mad. As you approach her, you see Orak kind of there, and as you kind of walk up, someone stops you, one of your deckhands. It's just like, hey, she only really lets Orak go near her.
Who the hell do you think I am?
Who would stop you? Give me one of the names, Drew. Just any of them. That's not Chuck. I don't think Chuck would do this. Chuck's cleaning
That
guns.
little gnome.
Yeah, what's a little gnomey guy?
Yeah, we're so kind to our crew. We remember all their names.
I'm not. I wrote down their positions.
Listen, we haven't
we
seen
got
them in a few.
we got
Apparently almost a year. We
Dave
remember the
and
cool ones.
the other Dave who were our crewmates.
So I wrote down their names. I don't know and what
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
do.
just give me a name.
Typical
I didn't
corpos.
write down, like,
we're the
a-
bosses. We don't know any of our fucking
Array of
employees.
what they are.
Hey, intern.
Hey, intern.
We get to 500 subs, we do an undercover bosses episode. You guys have to like.
You know what's funny? Anyway,
go.
There's Eris, the blacksmith.
Yeah,
slash
Eris.
weapons master.
Okay, yeah, Eris the blacksmith was like, be careful. She's a lot sweeter than that. She's like, be careful. She bites at people who aren't Orak.
I'm a druid, and I asked Orak to take care of her.
Yeah. When you guys were gone, we had a druid come over because she was kind of sick once, and there was so much blood.
Okay, thank.
Okay,
How does she not even know who I am?
make an animal handling check
Am
as you come up to this bear. No, come on, let me see. You might want to say it for like a saving throw. What do you got?
It's a 7.
It's a 70.
7 plus 5.
7 plus 5, yeah, so
12.
12.
And then plus 1.
12. Okay, so 13. Yeah, as you approach Rosie, this is a very territorial beast.
I literally hung out with her like right before this.
Yeah, but now she's back in her like den, in her corner that she's marked as kind of her own space. And you can love someone. Just look at me and Drew. And sometimes when you invade their space, they're not in a great mood, no matter how much they care
I
about
want you to
you.
know this broke my heart. This broke my heart because I was so excited to have this.
It's okay. So she looks a little upset and angry. So as you come, it's not over. Relax. One roll. It's like
No, I'm just saying, like, I didn't expect her to be a bitch.
You shot your bear.
yeah, dude. It's like you can miss once in combat and still achieve victory. Relax. All right. But yeah, you come forward and you notice that like this is a creature you've never dealt with before. You've heard stories of spirit bears, but they're so rare. Like you've
To
had.
be fair, she's probably never seen a bear.
I'd say in your druidic time you've seen bears before, you understand, but this is something different. And this weird kind of hybrid is an and you're realizing this now, and I looked this up about spirit bears too, that's why I'm trying to do it's incredibly territorial. It is massively, this is my space. You don't come here. So you kind of get that vibe at first of 3, but it doesn't attack you. What do you do next? But it stands up, and it doesn't take an offensive position. Like it's not growling at you, but it goes from this, like sleeping a little bit, to like I am up. And this thing is still growing.
So Dandy kind of like squats down, and she opens her arms.
Yeah.
And says, "Come here. It's okay." Because she would have done that when she was a cub.
All right. Give me another animal handling check. The DC is a little bit lower now. I know it hasn't been that long, but animals mature like pretty quickly. Like, well,
No, off the top of
let
my
me see.
head.
Well,
No, did they stay with their moms for like a year?
I don't know. Is this like a magical being? Like
Oh,
no,
no,
this is kind of cool. Go ahead. Yeah.
Spirit bears are the hybrid of a polar bear and a grizzly bear. They're very rare, but they're becoming more common since the ice caps are melting.
And more polar bears are coming south, and more brown and more grizzly bears are moving up north.
And we have a single one on the ship.
I found her via the carousing table
Yep.
as a cub.
Just found. Where'd you find it?
I wanna say-
outside of Vela.
No, I thought it was Strixhaven. I thought this was in Strixhaven after you did shots with the Hag DJs.
I didn't do shots.
You did, yeah. You specifically did not do shots. That's right. That's right.
Hag DJs.
Yeah, in
Does the captain
Strixhaven.
know about this?
In Strixhaven, where and then
Remember we had
Karama
to
fought
save
the
all those
unicorn
souls?
at the nightclub.
Pixhaven.
Pixhaven.
Pixhaven. Thank you.
Well,
Regardless, though,
it's-
carousing table. She would like
Yeah.
Danny would also be like very quiet voice.
So bears mature in 3 years. You guys have been gone for a fairly long time, like about a couple months. So it's definitely increased in size.
Okay.
Quite a bit. It's,
So she's still pretty baby.
it's bigger. She's
She would be bigger than
She's
baby.
6 months old. She's the size of Mac already. I would say.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
All right, cool.
Anyway, Dandy is just very. Hey, you're safe here. It's all right.
Okay.
10 plus 3.
13?
Plus 5.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. So at that one, she does come up and move towards you and just kind of snuggle into you. You do notice she came up to you. It's not like she allowed you back in her space. You see this animal is incredibly territorial, but yeah, it comes up and snuggles into you, and you do kind of see some bones and some blood and like a den, a bit of a bed, kind of tucked in the back corner of your ship, where kind of your orchard is.
She's in one of Dandy's like orange groves.
Yeah, so like back in the corner, and you notice that she's picked a spot where some of the kind of branches entwine, almost making like a cave to the best that she can find, and that's where she stays, and that's her spot in the shade. Because this creature is designed for like Arctic temperatures. It's hot in Sajkanth right now. Like it's hot for her.
I was about to say
It's nippy for y'all, but still, like, you imagine in the summer, Rosie's gonna be suffering.
It's fine. I'll figure it out. I'm a druid. I'm a druid who studied nature now.
Okay, yeah, do you cast Speak with Animals at all, or like?
I can always speak with animals. We established that at the very beginning.
I do.
That's why she understands Tidbit.
Oh yeah. yeah, I've been doing that gag for a very long time.
No.
Yeah,
You
alright.
said the whole time that Dandy could
Yeah.
just talk with him.
I mean, I guess it just kind of saves on time, but I shouldn't be doing that, but that's fine. You're right. No,
I
you're right.
mean,
You're right.
like,
We've been doing it the whole time. You're
Forest
right.
gnomes get that as a sub feature. Why not satyrs?
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. I just
I just think it's stupid that druids would have to cast a spell anyway to talk with him.
And I do like the way that like Baldur's Gate does it. Like it's a ritual, it lasts all day. Like it just kind of saves
Sure.
time because then you just have to say, "Hey, 10 minutes during the day, I cast a rituals." Like it just saves time. I do. Yeah, my bad. I don't know where I was for a minute there.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, thank you. Yeah. So you kind of activate the magic a little bit because I forgot it because your DM forgot about that for a second,
Yeah.
and it just goes meat.
She's the lady.
Meat.
I can do that. What kind?
Human.
I mean, like honestly,
Who has been giving her
honestly, she says man. And you do realize that Aurak has been mostly feeding
Aurak,
this
man.
bear.
I
Oh
was
no!
gonna
Oh
ask
god! You know what she says? You know what she
What?
fucking says? She looks at you and says, "Elf."
Nice.
Because Aurak's been killing drow and just tossing the body. You're like, this is what a bear needs to be strong.
Dandy folds
That's
her
my
face.
man.
We do not eat humanoids.
Elves. Good.
That is a human. No.
tasty elf.
No.
Yes. She not disagrees with you. She's not disagreeing with you. She's trying to correct you. Like, oh, this, and you get the energy and from this bear is that, oh, you don't understand. Elves are delicious. Like, it's not like they're arguing with you. They're like, no, elf good. Elf delicious. Elf yummy.
That may be, but elves are people.
People are meat. Tidbit, damn right! Tidbit, yeah!
No arguing with that logic.
Fuck yeah, that's right. You want an elf, baby? I'll go get you an elf right now. I'll be right back. Tidbit loads his gun. Elf meat?
We aren't doing that anymore.
If good, elf meat.
Yes, elf meat.
Elf meat? Elf meat now.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Anyway, I'm gonna go be trying to make a lamb shank look like a drow leg.
while you're doing that, okay, so you go, oh, nat 20. While you do that, you see out of the corner of your eye, your passive perception is pretty high. Okay, so I'm not.
Yeah, it's 20.
Yeah, so you see you see Aurak with like the lower half of another drow from his like netting underneath the ship, just
No,
you just run over. No.
do not.
Okay, make an animal handling check. You're like, stop it! You guys can come out and see this at any time.
19 on the die.
Okay, so she takes 5 more bites pretending she doesn't hear you, and then stops. Like, oh, sorry. You like elf too? Elf good.
Dandy just. Aurak,
Gata no katana.
animal meat only.
Takadra kanakuna. Tochada to mata. Toka mata. Toka mata. Toka.
Yes, you're very strong.
Toka.
She does not understand, and she needs to be able to be safe with everyone on the ship.
Dracondis.
Also, my
Takakunda Dracondis. Oh, wait, you do speak Draconic, right?
No.
Oh, Takakunda Dracondis.
I know you are calling for Drac. Altavia's brother is a drow.
Tok. And he picks up the drow, the drow leg again. Elf.
Drac! Please!
If you're not playing the language barrier in D&D, you're not playing D&D. He says, my mother would feed me elves when I was young. It makes your body fast and strong. If I die, I expect you to feed me to this great creature so that I may live on and it have some of my might. I have found the best drow scouts, carved their flesh, and fed them to my friend. Why do you not want her to go big and strong like me?
That's my man. That's my man. right
Draconis,
there.
that's what he's saying. And he's like grabbing your hand and like putting them against his muscles, like, look, elf, it's good for the body. For those of you who don't know, lizardmen are, I don't want to say cannibals, but like they
I mean, lizards are cannibals.
yeah, they do eat their own.
Dragons are cannibals.
Yeah, they do eat their own race when they die. It's like an honor thing. It's a thing in, again, not all lizard culture is the
It'd be
same.
wasteful not to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like not all lizard culture is the same. There's actually a big cultural difference between the ones that live in the sewers underneath big cities, even in Bella, and the ones that live on the islands that are more connected to the dragons and magic. The ones on the islands are very much like if an enemy had a skill you admired, like they were brilliant and tactical, you made damn sure you ate that brain.
Waste not, want not.
If they were fast on the battlefield, you're like, get me that motherfucker's feet. I'm gonna eat them. You know, if they had strong arms, you ate their arms. If he had great dick, happy pride.
No.
Anyway.
Drac,
Pride.
just tell him she is not capable of understanding that not everything on two legs isn't food.
Takomata! The hell it is. Not everything on two legs is food. And Aurak goes, the hell it isn't!
She has to be able to get along with the crew, and I don't want her to eat fucking Vazarak.
Can you give Luna a shout out for me? Give Luna's a shout out, please and thank you. They're a great streamer.
Yes, and why me?
I can't talk to. We can't talk. We can't communicate. I can speak with animals. I cannot speak Draconic because, we couldn't teach. I'm sorry. I'm just stressed.
Okay.
I like how you and I are just watching this.
I'm sorry.
It was funny.
No, this is great. I could just do this the whole time.
You're coming down, and you're like, oh shit, I think I understand even more Draconic now.
Okay.
Hey.
So, Aurak,
Yeah.
you know how you don't eat the rest of the crew?
They're all live.
Right. We don't want the bear doing that either.
Bear knows not to eat crew. Well, if they don't go in her area.
What's he saying?
You want this bear to fight, right? He asks, like, honestly asking, like, he's not, like, debate. He's like, this bear is to defend us, to be a warrior, right? We need to teach it to kill and eat things on two legs.
Yes, and I don't want it eating our crew.
I mean, we take precautions.
Sandy, who had no intentions of this being any kind of
I
warfare.
will take my side quest, and I now have a 26 AC.
Oh my god, what was your
Sorry,
side?
27.
What was your side
If I
quest?
yes and someone, I get D4 plus 1 to
Okay.
our class for the rest of the session.
Okay.
And I roll Dex.
But he goes, this is to defend us. It should know to tear out throats and eat things on two legs. Also, why does she talk to me like that? Eat things on two legs. I understand what a mortal is.
She can't. She's just.
She looks at me
Chickens are
and
on
she
two
just
legs, ain't they?
she looks at me and she just screams louder. No, two legs. Like that'll help me understand her better.
Yeah. Right, but chickens, turkeys, they're on two legs. So you can't really differentiate that.
So,
Actually, I do have a question for you, Dandy, if it's relevant. When you rescued this bear, were you planning on training it as if similar to Drac and Mac, a war beast, to hunt with you, or were you nurturing it just enough for it to leave the nest?
Oh, I mean, no, she would be. She's a part of the family. She would leave the nest. It's kind of like Bandit and Tidbit.
No, it's kind of not.
When she says Bandit and Tidbit, Bandit's leaning up against her like Ted. He goes and racks a Magnum, and then
Tidbit.
Tidbit, and then Bandit pops out of a bag and goes, "That's the raccoon."
Yes. That's Bacchus sometimes.
Sometime. And as you're saying that, Chad, go ahead and roll that for me, hero.
Oh no.
Don't worry, Chad's doing a thing.
Chad's doing a thing.
Give me a
alright.
percentage, but keep it going. It just might get real weird in a second.
Oh, you... Those ones you grew from young and they're treated to you like Adsaurus family. This one is a bit more wild, right?
As he's talking to you, he glows blue. Well, magic surge, 75.
That one.
That's why I got behind you. I didn't touch you.
I'm blue with wisdom.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be for Panda.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind. As I'm talking.
Other way around.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just this one's a bit more wild, and as are you. Just take a look in the mirror when you get your next chance. We're experiencing another surge. It happens all the time on this ship.
It does.
It must be a mimic thing.
It's the Fey blood that curses this place.
Well, mimics aren't.
Hey,
Fey.
I thought we
They're
talked about not being racist.
But that's fairy blood on the deck right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're one of the good ones,
Good
dude.
Fey, you're good Fey.
Oracos, Fey blood is magic.
Yeah.
It's a spell component. It does weird things. That's not racist.
Those Fae did curse this ship. That's a fact. That happened.
Elf.
Remember when you were seeing your nightmare visions and being haunted? Like a few hours ago? Remember that?
Is she gonna want me to be polite when I stab someone through the neck?
No. The issue here is if Rosie here, the bear,
And choosably Drac is also eating.
Yeah, no, Drac is absolutely like eating some pasta.
starts to come to like understand that that's for simplicity we'll call that's a drow. I must fight and it's bad. We have friends that just so happen to be other species drow. We don't want her attacking the ones that are friendly.
Buddy, she's already been killing a lot of drow this past couple months.
Well,
It's just like,
I guess while we're working
it's
on
a little late for that.
You'll that's going to complicate matters a bit.
I suggest having a talk with her before you bring anyone on this ship that is not a member of the crew. Because the last couple of people who've been on the ship that weren't part of the crew were drow assassins, and we fed all of them to her. And the ship. We would feed her, and then the ship.
That's fair.
No, that's bear.
Like,
Similarly,
Dracondis, that ship has sailed. And you can't fucking see it from the shoreline anymore.
Oh, Dragon knows. I just like, look, I'm just stuck being the translator.
it's a beast, and it's just eating food. And if you train it, it can be a hunter, and it might be valuable that way.
Katako tamaka food. He offers you a nice old leg of drow. Gonda? Tuskata mosquito to.
I will take a very small bite of it and say,
It's fucking raw.
Dandy. No, it's raw.
No.
It's okay. The raw is blood. Raw is blood.
Quick, Mac, change the fire.
We're all a part of a system that is life. And Circa gives us blood and gives us the body so that we may grow strong. And Rosie needs to be strong so that she can, at the very least, protect herself. We can train her over time. But she needs to eat right now so that she's not irritable and won't attack us.
Well, it's this big at 6 months. We ain't got that much.
He says, and you understand this, you're so hot right now. His loincloth rises. No.
We should give them some privacy.
Kandana, when I die, you will eat some of me.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm going up.
All right.
I'm out.
I've had enough sunshine.
Not like that, Dracondus! Like my chest or my arms! Don't be a pervert!
I don't want to see that either.
He throws another haunch at Rose. Rose pops up and bites the. No. He tears an ear off a head and goes, Rosie.
Stop.
Doka.
For now, switch to regular meat.
Regular meat. Doka. He goes, where?
Animal meat.
He goes, where is all this? Like, again, this is all draconic. He's like, where is all this wild game in the beautiful lush Sajkant? Where are the roaming deer and wild boar and the beautiful jungle, huntable, not at all rocky, shitty terrain? Like, Orak is mad at you, and you can tell. Where am I to find all of this game as I'm walking on a 100-yard long stone boat with legs staring all the animal life? How am I to feed the giant fucking bear that you brought on the ship? I'll tell you how. Bodies of elves. lots of elves. I'm sorry I didn't do the accent, but elves. Like, do you speak Draconic?
Yeah.
So you three understand that. You three understand that he's like this giant ship that's horrifying, scares away all. What regular meat am I to get this bear now?
Davey has picked up the word meat and elf.
They're the same word.
You are a
Actually,
hunter.
on that note, what are the rest of the crew eating?
Rations.
Rations, right? But I mean, what's in them?
Sorry, you understand. He just looks over and he's like, nuts, like dried meats that we can eat.
Got
Bread.
A lot of fresh fruit.
Yeah, a lot of fresh fruit. Like he's.
No scurvy.
The bear
no
can't
shit.
survive on that. The crew can't survive on the drow. No offense.
Takuma can too.
Most of the crew can. Your constitution holds up. They can't stomach it.
What meat? Bitch?
All he's trying to appeal
He
to,
does not
Zandy, is
say
something
bitch.
you should understand. Is limited resources, and she's surviving.
And we're plentiful in Drow.
It'll just be something that we work on to help. Well, I don't like being interrupted.
Sorry. Yeah, have your bit. I'm sorry.
It is something that we need to work on in the future, as sometimes bear brains aren't exactly capable of differentiation.
Maybe we could let her go hunt. Is there a forest you could transport her to and through and back with your portal magic?
No.
Also, that's like a 7th level spell each cast. So she'd have to cast transport via plants.
Transport Phoenix! Alright. Oh boy, that's
We're done. We've won D&D.
She cast it, walk through, wait an hour, have to
man.
cast it again to bring the bear back.
I have no further notes.
Sisterhood of traveling pants. Oh god. What have I done? Penises.
Yeah. Well, no, it was just a nice suggestion. Like,
was
yeah,
a
maybe
nice
if you want her to go hunt rabbits, like send her to a forest.
Yeah, right.
Like, you can do that. You're a high level druid. You have the capability.
Again, I don't think you can, because I don't think you have that access to 2 level 7 spells.
Nah, fuck you guys. I'm gonna turn into a dire wolf and I'll go get the food myself.
Oh, Dandy, though, make sure I'm gonna whisper this away. Just make sure they're not any goats, because we don't want her to get confused about you either.
Damn!
Actually, a really good idea.
That's actually super
That's the only
racist.
thing. No, that's the only thing we've seen so far. We saw the mountain goats.
Never. Yeah.
All right, so I'm sorry I got us off on a tangent.
This was fun! No, so sorry, what I want to do, he does wait till you stop, but yeah, Orak pops up and goes, meat may be scarce, but elves are everywhere.
I'm going to assume that was something about the drow.
Is this a drow?
Yeah, is this drow?
Oh my god.
As you walk away, Orak looks at Dracondus and goes, Where'd we land on feeding the bear elves? Is that fine now?
I have no idea.
Because I saved up a lot of elves to
I
feed
don't
this
think we had
thing.
much of a choice, to be honest.
I got a whole 6-pack of elves in the basement, just ready to go.
I don't know. Maybe Mac can scout around while we're traveling and maybe find something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And as a ranger, like you
I mean, yeah, Rangers could literally do that. It's,
you also know that Orak is completely correct that this battle barge like stomping through Sajkanth is like terrifying all the game from like a mile radius. Right. You know, for the most part, like
Oregon Trail bullshit.
Oregon Trail bullshit.
That's right.
Anyway, you died from
Mac,
dysentery.
what do you see with your raptor eyes?
What a weird thing to say after we've been traveling for like 6 months together. Because that doesn't happen until, I want to say, the Two Towers. So they've been traveling together for like a very long time, and then Aragorn instead of like, what do you see with your elven eye? It's just to like remind the audience that like he sees better, but it's so weird. It's not in the book. Anyway, that's when you notice the rain has been changing color. Yeah, see, during the Orak conversation, the rain turned green and blue, and then spots of like shimmering yellow and orange and even deep red.
What's it taste like?
Yeah, what's it smell like?
So do you taste the rain, just to be
Right.
clear?
Feel the rain
Alright.
on your skin.
Okay, what colors did you say?
Blue, green, orange, yellow, and red.
It's a
Happy
literal
ride.
rainbow.
You're not purple.
And purple.
Close enough.
Okay, rainbow.
Technically, it's indigo and violet, but
Indigo and
that's
violet.
beside the point.
Here's my point.
It's
This is
literally
decided.
raining gay.
Hallelujah. Hey, nice.
This isn't natural?
Or is it?
It's not.
Wow, that's a big question.
In my years, no, I've never seen it.
What do your elf eyes sees? What do your elven eyes see? The inside of Rosie's stomach. Who's been feeding this bear nothing but elves? All right, but yeah, this is unnatural. This is very unnatural. I will take an arcane check. You must be proficient to roll.
Ha!
Nope.
Nah.
Anybody?
Do I have to? I just.
Other than the bard who gets like everything.
Do I need to?
You're the only one trained in
Okay,
arcane.
sorry.
fine. I'll tell you guys. No, I just think it's fun to experience it rather than be like, well, technically this is like.
I mean, yeah, go
it's
ahead.
cool colored rain.
Yeah.
Can we just have fun with it? 19, by the way. So it's exactly. So here's actually what it is.
Well, I just want to know if it's about to burn us or something.
I like to think you
or-
had this debate like for 20 minutes in character that you were like,
While we're standing out in the color.
you're just like, let's
I don't
stop.
know, is it?
Stop think you're just like we go through so much, can't we just like enjoy and study things like as they come up and experience them? And
the
they're
rest is still unwritten, guys.
like, yeah, and you're like,
You know, your skin.
and Dandy's like, no, I need to know if this is gasoline or not. We're all gonna die.
Drag's just like drinking something like, oh my god, alright.
It tastes exactly like rain. It tastes like normal rain. So you don't know what this is, Stothic, but you imagine that just as, you know, different sections of the world, for example, Sajkanth, actually, the northern parts by the wall are very, very close in proximity to the abyss and to the and to Avernus. That the walls kind of bleed into each other. You imagine that right now where you are, forcefully, the Feywild is bleeding in. That a little bit here, because these creatures definitely came from the Feywild, that it's still kind of affecting the surrounding
it's a bit
area.
of plain old blood. You might not actually experience this. We spend a short time in the Feywild, but it's natural there. It's colored rain. It's beautiful.
It really is.
I'm not allergic to this, am I? Like,
The screaming's a little uncomfortable.
What?
So only Dracondus hears this with his elven ears, but you hear some screaming in the distance in the rain. I imagine you would hear this as well because you have like high perception.
Yeah, sure. Be like,
Oh, but that's not correlated, but I can hear someone might be in trouble.
You can hear that too.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm not going crazy.
You thought for a minute it was just the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a whole second, it might have been maybe the rain
Can we-
screaming.
Are we heading towards it, or is it like coming from behind
What
us?
are
or,
you wearing?
Like, I don't know, like a trench coat?
Okay, what color?
Brown?
Brown. Okay.
Like this?
Okay.
Like a leather coat?
At your leisure, it's gonna turn pink.
Okay,
Yes.
But like,
Oh, man.
let me know when that happens. As
Slay.
Captain,
Please stop it.
as Captain Vazriel comes on.
I love it, but this is weird.
Walking out into the gay rain.
Well, it would have been just like 3 over there and 1 over here.
Yeah, it would have been
I
weird.
got lonely.
Without Jeremy here, it's super unbalanced.
She even asked me in her best uwu voice.
She did kind
Can
of.
I please have Stoffic over here, please?
Your uwu voice just sounds like a Rugrats character. Like
I
it's
was gonna
not
say, it does a
sexy.
little bit.
That's
Yeah,
what really does
it's-
it for me. No.
Okay, now Drac is just jumping overboard.
All right. Well, cancel. We're canceled, guys. Good night.
I didn't say shit.
Association.
Shit!
Association. You're part of it now.
No.
All right.
It's because it was precariously balanced.
All right. The rain is changing colors,
Where are we?
and they hear
We're
screaming.
in Saj Camp on
We're
the ship.
still traveling.
Okay.
We're on the ship. and
You
we-
missed a very
debated about
You-
feeding the
you-
bear ethics for like an hour.
you missed a very funny argument between
Which
Aurak and
bear?
Dandy.
Her bear.
My bear, Rose.
Not Altavia.
Rosie.
The actual. She has a pet bear on the ship. Like a.
Since when?
I got it.
Since a long ass time
When
ago.
we caroused.
It was
Yeah.
a carousing table.
It was
guys.
crossing table bear. She got a bear on a
The
boat.
reason you
It
don't know
wasn't
about it is because
Yeah,
it doesn't
because
travel with
Altavia
us.
was
Hangs out on the ship, and they've all been feeding it dead drow.
There's-
And she's upset about it.
There is an entry in the ledger that says minus 50 gold for bear?
Yep, you guys had the bear for a while.
Yeah, that was a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
But it's not a traveling companion. It has its home on our ship.
Yeah, and it's very territorial and only lets Aurak go kind of near it, and her, and no, it's yours.
It's yours.
And
I have two
Aurak,
ducks.
yes, Aurak has been feeding the bear the Drow Rangers and assassins that keep coming by.
And I'm worried about Bazarak.
No,
Because
he'll be
the
fine.
bear might
He will kill her.
there is a chance that the bear might very much believe elf equals food at this point.
Oh.
Like,
Daddy, she's a bear.
Awaken the bear.
yeah, you know. Oh God, no, that's not a bad idea. Okay.
And then suddenly my coat turns pink, and I go,
Now this is more like it.
And that's when you hear the screaming, Vasriel. They're screaming out in the rain.
Where, like, are we on the ship?
Yes.
Yes.
Your ship's walking along, heading to
Am I the?
Karakingus.
Are we all together?
Yes.
Am
Yeah.
I the only one hearing the screaming?
No.
No,
all
I
up in the sky.
I heard it
Okay.
first.
It's actually like a big cowboy in the sky just screaming. Yeah. I love that everyone got that. That's
Yep. Immediately.
No, it's the prairie dog going. "Ah!" Anyways, no, Drag thought he was hearing things, and then Stothic's like, oh, there's somebody in trouble.
Should
From
we
what
go?
direction?
That is what I asked.
What
him,
is
Yeah,
like,
so you
okay.
guys are using it's bouncing around a canyon wall coming kind of up towards you guys. But it's kind of down a sloppy, twisting, unsure set of earth. Like remember, Sajkanth above ground is damn treacherous terrain. You remember your ship has actually been struggling at different
Yeah.
points walking through it. And as where you hear the screams, looking down in that portion of that kind of where that decline with canyon walls getting lower and lower, gravel and mud and ichor. First off, it's a little narrow for your ship, and you don't exactly trust the young mimics to really maneuver that well down that treacherous
We
terrain.
call out to the navigators to like half speed or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. You can say that when they slow down.
Half speed.
What does. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I want to explain. Describe. I'm trying to figure out if the screaming sounds like it's something coming from something particular. Does it sound like
Human?
a human,
Yeah.
or does it sound like
It sounds like a human.
a dragon,
Yeah, it
or
sounds
a
like...
creepy ass elk with a flaming skull?
No, it doesn't. It sounds like...
Yeah, you know?
It sounds like humans. Humans.
Plural. Multiple
Oh.
screens.
Yes, multiple screams.
Like.
like sexy screams, or
No.
like we're in pain
Sexy
screams,
So
or we're scared screams,
this
or like
point-
there's a lot of screams.
At this point, I need an action. Otherwise, I'm gonna roll.
Can I roll percept? Like
No. So seriously, here's what I'm trying to tell you. If you stop and try to identify more of the screaming, time is going to continue to pass, and the screaming might suddenly stop.
I would like to take my 6 seconds.
Okay, a lot can happen in 6 seconds.
Yep. Oh, so it is a sexy screen. But it's just
Yeah.
you just need 6 seconds, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, good.
So 15. 15.
Stop breaking eye contact. There we go. All right, what'd you get?
15.
Agony, fear.
Okay.
Hold on, let me.
Let's go.
Let me look. Keep
Oh,
going.
whip
I'm,
out.
I'm looking at
That was
that.
my 6 seconds. You guys all have 6 seconds to act now because I said let's go. That's how initiative works.
Oh,
I
Is
mean,
it-
just in case. Yeah, that's right. I'm on this side.
How far away is this?
Put all my stuff back in my bag.
You're not
Where am
sure.
I doing
It's
it?
that direction. It's hard to tell because again, it's so
Is it
cavernous. There's
bouncing?
canyons and caverns. It's bouncing around. You're actually having a lot of trouble narrowing it down. But do you all give chase?
Do I, because I took a
will.
perception action, do I know generally? Could I be like,
Yeah, it's
That way.
that way. Yeah.
that way?
Even
Let's
if
go.
we're in canyons, I feel like we're close enough to hear what it is. I'm gonna cast, use the action of Emboldening Bond on the party. Yay!
So you guys just hop off the ship and take off running.
As
I
we
don't.
walk-
I just ready us for whatever's to come because the
Okay.
Emboldening Bond is a 10-minute thing. Like it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Not it takes
It's
10
not.
minutes.
It's not a ritual. Yeah, it's one action, and it's basically like it's like the blessed thing. It lasts
Okay.
like 10 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it's in the distance. So who's going after the sound?
I will summon Gehrman and go after Sal.
Okay, give me that. Have German make an athletics check. You.
Well, Danny's gonna hop down,
Okay.
and as her last parting
Is
thing,
Mac out?
she's going
Yes.
to
to Mac.
cast transmute rock, which she's gonna do transmute mud to rock
Okay.
to try and get like a clearer path.
Okay. What level spell is that?
That is a level.
It's a fifth.
Fifth?
Fifth.
Wow.
Damn. Okay.
How far does it go?
Like 120 feet.
Usually you don't use it for navigational purposes. You usually use it for crowd control. But that's a great idea.
That's a
So
cool idea.
It's really cool. I'm not gonna let it be used this way all the time. This is a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you hop on the back of German and you're able to. Don't worry about that athletics check anymore. You're able to just kind of like focus, and for the duration of the ride, you're able to strengthen the earth beneath German, so Getterman, so he's not like struggling and like a horse in mud and gravel.
I summon my boots and go on foot.
All right, very good. Karama traces off with you.
Host.
Karama.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's
He's
with
been
us?
taking a shit like a really long
It's a
time.
really long shit, guys. Or I gave him some of that elf.
I know the rest of the party's way faster than me, so I'm just following.
Yes.
I mean, Jack's just like. Looks over at Mac, and Mac's like, not strong enough yet. Cool.
We'll rest here for a
We will.
bit. We'll rest here for a bit, says Chuck. Gives you all a nod.
I
as
was
you-
going to tell him stay.
yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Be cautious of what you see around you.
Keep doing that thing I'm doing, Captain.
Yes, but now there are screams.
Do
So-
it. Do it even harder.
Yes.
Aye, Captain.
As if there weren't screams before.
As if there weren't.
According to me, there were. I didn't know.
As if there weren't screams before when we were being attacked by drow, but a lot more screams there. The bear helped real good at killing drow, that bear. Good drow killing bear.
The bear come with us?
No.
Well, they might be drow and it's hungry. Right?
Yeah!
Like, come on. We gotta teach it that it's not just drow that need to be eaten.
You can eat any elves. There's so many varieties.
We gotta de-racist your bear.
It's Orlok's fault.
Right, anyways, I'm gonna cast Lama Strider on myself.
Okay. You take off too?
And then I can just, like,
Yeah.
dash to keep up with people.
Alright, you take off too?
We run in on foot.
Yeah.
Alright.
You
I
can,
also
you can fly.
fly.
but
As
Yeah, but
another
if I
like.
It's only
use
like a
my,
minute at a time.
well, no, if I use my No, it's for. Actually, I don't know how long it is. I have to double check.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
it
ASMR
it
thing, right?
but I light up, and I don't want to be like I'm coming.
Yeah, it's also only a minute, and then I think you used it already today. You used
I was
it
gonna say,
last
are we
battle.
still in the same
Yes.
day? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
we
I
had a
did.
short rest.
Okay.
Just to make sense of why I did it.
Yeah.
I thought you would do the mud's gonna slow you down.
Yeah, no, it
And I
was.
said no.
That's why we wanted the athletics check from the
She
horse, because the horse is going to sink in. He was going to pull a full Artaxi or whatever.
Make your fantasy manual.
Alright, so you guys start running out, and who has a perception higher than 23?
Maybe.
You see a blue, silver, green, orange, and teal bats giggle and fly overhead of you.
That's
Bats, like bats. You saw them just for it's close. Well, I imagine close. What's your pet?
29.
Oh, okay, not that close. Yeah,
I
you.
took the observant feat. I get a +5 to
Yeah, so you think these might be more fairy dragons, actually.
Okay.
One of them goes, torture, gonna pluck the eyes.
Do I hear it say the word torture?
Yep.
Alright. As it's flying overhead, with one charge of my Staff of Fire, I cast Burning Hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, you whip, you cast Burning Hands. What's the range of Burning Hands?
It's like a 15-foot cone?
54. Yeah, so as
Do
you
I need further range than that?
Yes, as you snap fire and turn, because it's very quick. They're taking the dash action, and they actually have a 60-foot movement speed, so it's very quick.
Alright, fine. You convince me, DM. Chat, say it with me together. I cast Fireball.
All right. So you guys have no idea why, and then Trendy just and then Joel.
Trendy shows up with a
You got your shirt with that shirt.
with the shirt. I cast Fireball.
You just throw your shirt like at yeah. All right, I'll give you yeah. You know what?
Why is he casting
As he does
fireball?
that, you guys go thwap thwap thwap. There are a couple of wet thuds as just fairy dragon bodies just land around you.
Hell yeah.
Eyes up! There's more fairy dragons. They said something about torture. We're not fucking doing this today.
Yes, you will. You guys all hear that part.
Coming from the direction of the screams.
Just around.
I don't like
It's similar to the haunting of the ship.
It's more fairy dragon bullshit.
Hold on, say that again.
It's more fairy dragon bullshit.
Look. Yup! And then it disappears. It's right there for a second. Yup!
It's right there on Dandy. Yeah. I cast no.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you with fireballs. He goes, it goes, yup, and you're just like, fuck you. I've had enough of this shit.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
love that we can just like cock the staff of fireballs.
talk, stab with fireballs, take a selfie with your sending stone, and let's have some fucking fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
the bigger the spell, the bigger the card.
Yeah. It's like a dawn. It's like a fucking like 50 cal shell.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
put a scope on it. No.
You start to hear the sound
Fireball is
of
just the noob tube.
as you guys get like start rolling. You start to hear the sound of rushing water, and it's at that point that all kind of weird things changes. At one point,
Then
yes.
I feel like it's already been
No,
weird.
so like the rocks and stones start kind of shimmering different colors and beginning a bit glittery. As you keep running, that's when Miranda starts hiccuping bubbles.
Yep.
And sparks. And that's when the sky roots appear. As you can't really see where they begin. It's hard to look directly at them. But kind of at the top of your vision, there's just roots coming down, almost like you're underground. When you look up, they're kind of always now they're up here. You know, they're kind of just always at the top of your vision. Like so, when you look up, they move up with you. You look to the side, so you can't really see anything. It seems to be very much linked and anchored to your perspective.
knowledge check, history check. Like, has this
Feywild
heard of
shit.
anything?
You are
like this
definitely,
before?
you definitely are. The Feywild is bleeding into this plane. And a lot of bad shit can happen when that happens. The Feywild is not a safe, fun place filled with happy pixies that grant wishes. It is a place where they drag off children and eat them or make them dance to death. Like, it is not always... There are some good places, but
It's just propaganda.
there's a lot of bad shit in the Feywild.
I like the Feywild.
Ah, so the Feywild can eat elves and they'd be a terrible thing.
In the Feywild, they'd be a legend.
And while this is happening,
They
Basriel,
aren't all of the same color.
Basriel, you are convinced you can talk to plants. and you
about
can
right.
hear them speak. Despite you don't have any. Someone redeemed a creamy chaos. If you haven't seen in a while,
having a
thank you for
flashback
doing
here.
that.
My bard thinks she can talk to plants.
Oh, God. Dad, help me! Every fucking blade of grass.
Yes, and it worked.
Call him up on the leaf phone.
Hey,
I hated it. I hated it. I hated
I
it.
guess you could call it a leaf line.
Hey, please tell me that was your quest.
I already got my side quest earlier.
I lose my temporary hit points.
You guys run down, you hear rushing water, and you come to like a definitely well fortified village. There's a big mound of earth, like a big old berm with some wooden stakes kind of coming out to the side. A couple of watchtowers with even murder holes and kind of slots for rifles. For those who don't know, never mind. But it's you see that in the distance.
Murder holes would be a really good fun punk band.
That'd be a good one. That's the fourth secret hole, the murder hole.
Murder hole.
But yeah, you charge forward and you can see that coming in the distance. You can see that town welling up.
Would I? So going back to Fey bullshit, what's the protocol for you said the realm was kind of bleeding? What's kind of the realm for or protocol for preventing that from happening? Do you have to
Get
kill the
to
bad
a
guy?
hearth.
Hearth.
You want typically when the Feywild starts bleeding in, the Fey can't really go through doors. They can't really enter places super well where there's powerful kind of mantles of a powerful hearth. Typically families have stronger ones than a single bachelor might have, but that kind of power and the iron and silver that is in the mortar and brick of every villain home, that will keep you safe if the Feywild's bleeding in for a bit.
Okay.
It's often pretty temporary. It's not like a boss fight where there's something you go and you kill and then it stops. It means something tore into reality here. And
It's kind of like a wave.
the reality is wounded right now. Reality will knit itself back together.
Okay.
But right now, reality is wounded, and other things from the Feywild can do these incursions and invade reality.
Okay.
So typically, hunker down, wait till reality heals. Don't try not to fight a vampire at night.
Yeah.
Is typically the protocol. Wait till dawn, hunt him down, shoot him. That's typically the Velen protocol. You're a little bit more extreme, and you can hunt a vampire at night.
Yeah.
So you've actually done it. So it's a little bit different for you, but typically that would be the cultural protocol: is find a hearth, get behind doors, lock the doors, get the iron, wait till reality mends, go out and kill the hags.
Okay.
Would our ship be a hearth as well? 'Cause it's
It would
like
be
a
considered,
home?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be considered a home. A vampire would have to ask for permission to come aboard to go upon your ship.
Damn Rocher, Ferrero Rocher, and now shit, he
We're-
just showed up.
I don't think Rocher ever landed on your ship. I think he floated above it. I believe
Yeah,
he
he
floated.
flew above us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he floated above that with specifically
golden
never touching the
dome.
deck.
We need to take shelter and make sure this village, everyone is inside. We don't want them getting fucked up with all this weirdness.
Is it a village or are we in the forest?
No, you're coming towards a village. And
Oh.
you're not even in a forest, you're in a canyon and with
I'm not really
Okay.
familiar
I
with
don't know
where
where
we
I
are,
came
but we might
forest
need
from.
to bring some civilians to a shelter.
yeah.
So get ready for an escort mission.
Really bad rocky land.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't know where I got forest from.
I don't know
It
either.
was the roots.
They
Oh,
came
they
through.
came
I'm like,
through.
why are we in the forest?
All right, yeah. So the sky roots are coming down across your vision. It's getting harder and harder to see. The rain is now coming in hard. Dandy is now purple.
Are they the only two who have changed colors?
No, as you kind of look around at all of you have kind of had a weird color change. Like Drac, the sapphire dragon, is actually now more emerald. It's all quite strange. Drew, whatever color Mac is, it's actually the reverse. So if it was red, he'd be blue. If he was black, he'd be white. It's kind of reversed on the color spectrum there. But yeah, it's all quite great. And you hear a voice. Oh, glamour is free, right? You don't have to dress like that. Plain black armor with a red trim. Did you have a mall katana phase?
Can I ascertain where the fuck-ass voice is coming from?
So as you say, who said that? None of you hear anything.
Miranda, are you okay?
Glamour is free. It costs nothing to dress like you have style.
The Fae are being cruel. The Fae are making fun of Hot
point
Topic.
that at me. Don't point that at me. Yes, the Fae are making fun of Hot Topic.
How dare.
Ridiculous.
Too soon.
R.I.P. to a real one.
Right. Well, it seems like talking in our heads is pretty standard fare for fairy dragons.
That's
so
not
I'm sure-
you. What's happening to you, champ? Good.
No, she just had a creeper on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I-
Sophic saw that and shot that. There's something different.
No.
Yeah.
On the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so there's
Danny doesn't even have to ask. She knows what's good.
So you guys come into the village and you like, what are you doing? You go to like the first building you see. There's no one like out in the main thoroughfare. There is, however, a
Is
sign
there
that
still any screaming?
no, it's tapered off. You do, however, see a sign that says Kustra, the dwarven town of Kustra.
The poison?
Kuskra's poison. The poison specifically for Kuskra.
Who's cross poison?
Miranda dies, screaming
Oh,
in pain.
Dad's not the one who started
it.
it. Me for free.
No.
Chad, how many points you got saved up? Don't kill the character.
All right.
We don't need it yet.
But yeah, so what you do? Are just like knocking over the first door, or like what?
So can I
We're
like
not gonna
do?
just dehearth a house.
Can I
Tavern?
do a perception check?
Yeah,
to
there's
see
a tavern,
if there is
absolutely.
Any sign of life?
So yeah, give me a perception check. You run up to the tavern, you throw open the door, and that's kind of what it confirmed for both you and Dandy. There's no one here. This is a ghost town. The first couple like rooms you check, the first kind of
No, roll for you.
yeah. Well, it's a very common thing in wartime that like people would leave harder to defend towns and move to bigger carracks and fortresses and shelters. And as you open the door and you listen really hard, you automatically pass your check. Don't worry about it.
I wanted to roll.
Go ahead, roll the dice.
No, I'm not-
Let's
no.
see how well you know no one is here.
Save your 20, don't roll.
Yeah.
But yeah, this place is pretty empty. There's not a person here. Places were packed up. It doesn't look like people left in a hurry. Like people packed, they left some belongings, sure, but people were able to take, by wagon, like the majority of their wealth and belongings.
Are the screams still ongoing?
No, screaming has stopped. You don't hear any screaming now.
Do I sense any minds?
What's the range of that?
We've been kind of loosey-goosey.
It's detect thoughts, so it's
Yes.
the range of detect thoughts. Give me the Feywild music, please.
I need someone else to pull it up.
What?
My spell book wiped everything because of my new phone.
Oh no.
Oh no!
As soon as the so we're running, we're following the screams and all this kind of stuff. We get into town, it's a ghost town. The screaming stop.
Yep.
Stealthic just sort of looks up right at the camera and goes, "Clever girl."
30 feet in front of me.
30 feet. I want you to know, so 30 feet, okay, I'll give it to you. It actually wasn't a trap, but it's good to know for the future that you will fall for this. Alright, so as you reach out with Detect Thoughts, you feel agony. Sorrow, love, and loss. It's palpable, it's potent, it's blinding. The amount of sorrow and passion that this entity feels, these two entities feel one another, floods your mind. But it is undercut with mighty sorrow, more potent and powerful than the rain around you. And you kind of move towards the building, your eyes roll back in your psychic state, and you come to a doorway and you know those two souls are behind there. Let's look with our eyes.
I'm letting them know it's here without making noise.
That's my favorite Family Guy joke ever, is when Peter looks at it and goes, and they're like, what? And he goes, let's look with our eyes. Because in so many action movies, they do fake, hand signals, like, and I'm like, that's nothing! That didn't mean a thing! As someone who knows, these,
That's their secret sign language they came up with.
You know what I also...
This means that
You know what I also
Yeah,
hate?
our party has sign language that you don't know about, DM.
You know what I also hate in movies?
What's this
when
one?
people-
No.
It means Elsar and hello.
Yeah.
Just another real quick thing I hate
hate
in military
the
movies
thing. I was
is
like-
when they go like this and people like naturally stop. So this means halt. This means freeze. Like if you think you see someone about to step on a landmine, that means like don't move, don't shift your weight. Like everyone does the
I think they did it right in Forrest Gump.
maybe. No, they don't.
They don't?
They go like this, and then everyone like like that's. They go like that, and then everyone still goes like this. Like that's not how you're supposed to do it. They come to it like a stop. If he goes like this, that means like freeze.
Focus.
It bothers me so much.
So I point to where it is.
All right.
Can I?
You touch the
Gesture
door.
to be quiet.
Can I sneak over to the door?
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Are there
One.
windows or anything?
One. Yes. One.
Save your 20 from before.
Balance this?
You get your thingy.
If you want to sacrifice your action, if you want to give up an action that you might need, depending on what you find.
For guidance?
You
No.
get this regardless.
One. Two.
Yes, son of a bitch.
I got my
3
one.
plus 8.
Oh, all right. So, you take a step forward, and in the mud, like you didn't realize
We're
there was
inside.
No, you're coming
not
to the.
yet.
Oh.
You're
We're
coming to the.
approaching the cabin.
Sorry, you
or
said that
whatever.
we were in the tavern. I got.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Are you Sorry, I assumed. Are you sneaking back to the building that she's like?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay, then
I thought
yes.
we were all in the same building.
Yeah, so you're coming around. You step into a puddle, and you didn't realize it was a puddle. You thought like the puddle was like maybe this deep with like some mud, but it's like this deep, and you want like one of these. You're like, oh! But yeah, you recover, and
She's not used to the purple.
and then it's just like clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
It's muddy. It can't be clip clop.
Well, you when you get on the
Didn't you,
stone.
change the terrain?
Have you
Not
not
this one.
Have you not heard like the clip clopping of horses in the rain still on stone streets?
I'm not a horse.
Yeah, but you still have to go.
Now with that attitude, I don't fucking know. All right, we kicked open the door. I don't know what's happening.
Stop! It's like enough. So you
You
come
just
in.
completely negating like.
And it's interesting that you're the one who sees this, because I'm not sure how Stothic would approach this with being Ace, but these it's a door.
Yeah, aren't you in the closet? Stop it! You guys are scary!
I did what was beyond the door that I was trying to hide.
That was right.
That'd be right.
Whatever
Right,
that is.
everybody.
Or sexual.
We're sexual.
I rolled to fuck the door.
What's a doorknob but a future glory hole?
God.
Holy shit! You guys are on fire today. Oh my god.
We are so good at this. Not enough people watch us, man. We're really good at this.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm trying to
I'm
make a
gonna
note.
write all of that down.
I'm
so
trying
please
to make a
continue.
note of good clips for like TikTok fodder. We have a good one at 1 hour 52, and now I have a good one right at 2 hours
Thank you.
to go back and do. All right. I was preparing to tell you what was beyond the door as you opened it, not the door itself. It's build up.
Desires.
Forgive me as a
She's asexual
storyteller.
except when it comes to doors.
So anyway,
everything.
I'm curious.
Steve now.
So is it an open relationship or a closed relationship?
It's closed. I'm opening. I'm open.
Oh, you swing both ways.
Oh my god.
It's a saloon door. Yeah.
Thank you, Floyd. I think I
man.
gotta make like a reward system for people who clip our really tough D&D moments to turn into TikToks. Thank you, Floyd. Thank you. All right.
The best
dude.
last weekend from Pride.
Okay, so it's interesting for me that you're the one discovering them first, because these are incredibly beautiful men, two exquisitely chiseled, somewhat feminine, like very soft features, no bulging muscles or strong berserker
chiseled.
beards, strong jaws, like the very good bone structure. That's how they're chiseled. That's how they're like
Okay.
I was like, that's a very masculine.
Yeah, forgive me. Like
They are.
very, very good bone structure.
And we're in a dwarven town, and they are very not dwarves.
They are
correct?
very elves.
Elves.
They are clearly high elves, possibly even Eldrin. Their eyes like beautiful, precious gemstones, rubies even, like red eyes, but not something that looks evil or ferocious, but like a beautiful ruby gleam to their eyes. That these two men are holding each other, embracing. One is bleeding profusely from the leg from an arrow wound. It's clearly been hastily patched up. The other man has his hand clamped down onto his thigh, not as some sort of sexual, but to try to slow the blood flow as he holds him to his chest. And that man is not doing very well. He's incredibly pale, and this was the loss you felt.
The bleeding one.
Yes, and this was the loss you felt. The other man holds the elf close, whispering into his ear. He hasn't even noticed that you guys have walked in behind him. But these two men are remarkably beautiful. Impossibly beautiful.
You blokes all right? You look injured.
Laid out, ready to go.
I just dropped my staff on the floor. I'm with the church. I'm a medic.
Can you, please heal my husband?
I'll do my best. Keep pressure on the wound.
I walk up. Does he lower his plate?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, how bad is it? Like, how many points of healing would one have to put into it?
So they don't die.
I cast a second level.
I'd say first level would really do it.
Yes, the first level.
But like this is definitely.
Did you say counterspell?
I counterspell the wound. Yeah.
You've been playing too much blue.
6 HP.
Yeah, perfect. To answer your question about the wound, he was gonna bleed out and die in probably a matter of hours without any sort of medical attention. Like this got the really big arteries like in the thigh. That arrow got there. It was well done for triage. Like he
Took an arrow to the knee?
No, to the inner thigh. He took an arrow to the inner thigh. A far worse place. A lot of bone in the knee.
Yeah.
Lot of bone in the knee.
We've had a lot of arrows fired at us recently. Does this look like something Drow made?
No, it does not.
Does it look very?
Yes,
Like-
it looks elven. It looks like an elven arrow. I know Drow are elves, but they typically use crossbows and handbows. This is clearly was made from a longbow. And you can see the arrow right over there from where he removed it, and it's incredibly spindly, just like 4 twisting, spiraling pieces of metal that come to a point.
As I'm sort of treating and wrapping up the blood and everything, I say,
I'm still.
what?
Chat said, "Quick, Rosie, sick 'em."
They're not Drow. They're not Drow. Are they? They're not Drow.
They're not Drow.
No,
Yeah.
they're hags.
They're hags.
They're hags.
I feel like
this would be a great way
if
to
she
trick
came
him to be
within like a
hags.
mile of a hag, she would know.
No, that's the best part. Is that
She would never.
I have no detection abilities.
I have
just
always,
assume
I have
everyone is a
never
hag.
not tricked Cassie. Like it's been pretty great.
So
I'm Stelfic. What's your name?
I am Ethofair. This is my husband, Thristiel.
Thirsty elf.
Thristiel.
Thirsty elf. All right.
Thrist. TL.
Thirsty elf.
TL for short.
oops, first one was
Ethofair.
Ethelfair.
Ethelfair.
Did you say at the fair?
No, I said Ethel
At
Fair.
the fair and
At the fair and thirsty elf.
All right, which stat am I boosting?
Thirsty elf at the fair.
Sorry. I was really into the softness.
Thirsty elf is my favorite.
These
What's
are my
happened?
mates.
It's even better than
Thirsty
Crunchberry.
These
Like
my mates.
first
We
TL.
are the graveyard racing. What attacked you that you ended here?
Graveyard brazen.
Aye.
Does the abhorrent one travel with you? The broken thing? The monster shattered?
They're talking about Corona.
Oh.
No, they're not.
Oh. No! Sorry, because he's the special fate killing thing.
Kolek, yes.
Okay, yeah.
But the monster shattered would be Drac. Right? Because he was a dragon.
You can fucking ask him. What do you mean?
You mean the human?
The human and the one of most hatred. The
Yeah.
Kolek and the Cobalt.
Yes, Kuroma's with us.
No, he's right there in the rain.
You need not be frightened of
Yeah,
him.
but he says
Forget
the
about me, baby girl.
He says the Kolek and the Cobalt.
Jerk's right here.
What's up?
He turns white in fear. And
Who shot
Do you
you?
have reason to fear?
you, Dracondus, you recognize these elves. At least you recognize their heraldry, their clothing. These are personal dancers for Flitzcon Bickerbuckle. These are
That's why they're
entertainers.
femboys.
These are entertainers that work
He's
in
a
his palace.
No, 'cause they're dancing.
And you know how Fae tend to treat mortal help.
Who
But
touched
you- Oh, hold on real quick. But yeah, you recognize the heraldry that these are his toys.
You crossed over when the portal opened. You weren't attacked by something. You escaped.
We were trying to escape, yes.
How long have you been in his service?
500 years.
500 too many.
I can't be seen with him. I can't. If it's found out, that's true.
I cast calm emotions.
I was waiting.
He calms down. That is the most hated man in the Feywild. In the Feywild has become incredibly unstable, only matched by Flitzcon Vigorbuckle. Only matched by how unstable his mental state has become. He's tyrannical.
What has caused him to so recently become this way? His fear of
The
Drac?
second head.
Second head.
You had a weird dream once where Flitzcon Vigorbuckle's head split into two, like 2 years ago at this table. It was very long, and you asked me if Flitzcon Vigorbuckle was Timex, if you remember that.
Oh. Vaguely remember.
They're not, don't worry.
Right.
Yeah, it Flitzcon, because this is about the time where we were discussing how Flitzcon Vigorbuckle has way more power than a fairy dragon should have.
Yeah.
It was around that time. But yeah, it goes since it grew the second head. It's a red head. A bright red head. And without even meaning to, Dracondus just says tyranny under his breath.
Unfamiliar, but can you carry him? We're gonna need to move you. We've got a ship. We can keep you safe.
It's not safe out there. They're out there.
No, it's pretty safe on our ship.
No, it's not! You hear from outside.
On second thought, stay put.
Doctor.
I closed the saloon door.
Bisexual saloon door.
Stalfik's worst fear.
Yeah, right? Doors. They're just so strong.
So let's just say you guys are all moving this around. We can get the overhead camp. Let's say you're all in this building. So go ahead and give me some models. All the fairy dragons are not on ground level where you can easily swing at them with a sword. They're like 30 feet up each.
Huzzah!
What?
I got excited. Wait, how tall are the
There's
buildings?
a little like dog thing here. Did it get moved?
Oh, this?
This boy.
Sorry.
This is a good boy.
What are the height of the buildings while we're setting up the board?
So they're made for dwarves. So you guys are kind of crouching in these. So
Not
So like
dandy.
if I was on the roof,
Dandy
nowhere
Drac are
close to
good.
30 feet.
yeah, maybe 20 feet high. So I am gonna put you all to the best of my abilities. I'll put Dracondus in the doorway because he didn't really want you in there. We'll have Mac out here if that's
You
okay.
didn't want
for him.
Karama in there either.
Yeah, we'll put Karama over here. These guys will be a little bit further away. Yeah, there you go. And the dudes are not mocked on this map. Okay.
Yeah, because we're gonna keep him inside safe.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll try.
All right.
And
So
speak it into existence, maybe.
you hear, "No, you're not," and you guys look out and you see you peer out the window and you see, and you're just like, "Can you give me your best Stothic voice, like that you're pissed that they're there, you're upset, you just notice, blink dogs."
I miss when we controlled the blue dogs.
Fucking dingoes.
Sorry, chat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the clap.
Oh man, I dig it. And I don't have much that's the right vibe for her. But kind of up high.
I don't know if Stealthic would be that mad about them. He likes blink dogs. Remember, he's part Fae.
Yeah.
He's a Kolek. He's a Fae that kills Fae. Very horrible thing.
And what do you call a human that kills humans?
Murderer. Which is also a pretty bad thing.
I mean, you know, you gotta do it for God sometimes.
Alright.
Were you on a mission
Sometimes
from
even
God?
to your own song.
Yes.
You will send out Flitzcon Vigorbuckle's property. And you can go on your merry way. But, oh god, you peer out the window? Like I was saying, bitch. Glamour is free. You can dress nicely. Like, look at Dracondis. Look at him.
You know what else is free? Shut your fucking mouth.
Well, change is more important, and silence is to stay the same. Change is good, glamour is free, and honor is a lie.
And people are not property.
Once they sell themselves to the service of a master. That's a choice they've made.
Right, we doing this or what?
I'd really like to not do this.
Please.
For what it's worth, the laws in the Feywild do apply here. We're crossed over. She does have a point. How much have we got to spare?
And this does
Maybe.
kind of look like an elf, but you can tell you're looking at some sort of capital F Fae, like some sort of Fae matron. This is
I sort of like.
I know. I
sort of lean into the
Capital
looks
F?
and I say,
How much did you put yourselves up for?
We said we wanted to spend a life dancing together,
I mean,
and he gave us that, technically.
you have your employment paperwork. Shot in the fucking dark, mate. Alright, I was gonna see if we could maybe just offer to buy them and not do this.
Ooh, if you're trying to make a deal, there's nothing Fae and devils like more than that. Faes and fiends. Stothic, that last one worked out so great for you! Come on out!
I'm free. It did work out for me. They're in a bit of a fuck, but I'm alright.
Yeah, alright, your friends are kind of screwed over, but as long as you have your freedom, who gives a shit about them?
It didn't have to bring me back. I kind of owe him for that.
Yeah, anyway.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Two's new Skadoos.
Oh my
Two's
God.
new skadoos.
Two's new Skadoos.
Well,
Another offspring of Fritzcon Vigorbuckle.
I'm
Your
gonna
dad's a
make.
slut.
At least I have one, you orphaned bitch.
Wow.
I mean, you're not that far up the ladder with the parents you have.
Ooh, are you threatening to make me an orphan Drac?
No, I'm threatening to make you a dead thing.
I'm outside the Fey one.
Then I'll make you a dead orphan when I've finished with your goddamn father.
Yeah, like, what if we just resolve this amicably? We tell you where
Yeah,
you're...
you can
Well,
leave.
we have.
We know where the body is.
Oh, really? Where is it? Where is it? What's the address?
Oh, it's up your butt and around the corner.
Thank you. I was thinking.
I had someone else in there earlier today. I didn't
That's
mention.
gross. Anyways.
Fucking Lola.
Well, I'm gonna approach very calmly and slowly.
Hi, that's far enough.
Where on the map is far enough?
The sand. You get to the sand.
Okay.
That's far enough.
Is she standing on something? Or is
She's
it only
flying in the air and she is gorgeous. Long
sure.
flowing hair, pseudo-draconic, but definitely Flitzcon Vigorbuckle, which was some sort of powerful Fey lady. Like, not like, you know, the Lady of Winter, but something like that, and produced this hybrid offspring. There's some little kind of draconic hints here and there. She has lovely big purple wings shooting out of her back. She is dressed to the nines. Glamour is her name, and she is incredibly drop dead, Met Gala done up, hair big, bold, beauty queen style. 7 colors in her hair.
Oh, I know. I am going to kind of look back as subtly as I can. And kind
I'm
of
over
get
here.
I'm gonna get the okay, maybe visually, from at least several members of the party to just. Okay, I would like to cast Misty Step to jump up to her.
Okay, hold
and
on.
grapple her.
Hold on. Counterspell. Hold on.
Yeah, counter.
How much of that happens in terms of game technicality?
So the moment you guys start combat, we roll initiative. You can't like start off by I cast Misty Step. Like imagine initiative as like as you're going to cast Misty Step, time kind of slows down and everyone starts to react. That determines our initiative order. So you can't kind of kick it off by getting like a free bonus action in. Forgive me.
I could do that, but
So
Yeah.
I won't counterspell, but like hold on. As you kind of prepare the magic, he goes, whoa. So you think you know where the body is? How about I sweeten the deal and give you a couple of twinks?
We're going to take those anyway.
I don't know.
We're done with our deals.
Guys, we need to work this out. Dad has 2 heads. His bosses are mad at him.
Oh, his bosses.
There's a lot going on, Drac.
Well, I mean, he literally grew a second head. I kind of gathered that.
Is it like a normal, like his
Like-
size head?
Yes.
You said bosses plural.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And like your brother, ex-boyfriend, I don't know what he is to you. Really scary, dark-skinned redhead. Really scary, dark-skinned redhead. He showed up the other day. Half the Feywild still on fire. Well, a good portion of the palace is on fire. Not half the whole Feywild, but I wouldn't put it past him. Like, so things are getting crazy.
Well, it sounds to me like you're in no position to negotiate.
Well, we'd really like to solve without bloodshed, so like, what do you want?
Without bloodshed, you took my body from me, you
I
prick.
did nothing!
Is it like his upper end or his lower end?
Upper, so it's like neck, and then like another neck growing out. So like one torso, 2 necks, one's red. Bright red, and mad all the time.
Tiny.
No. Well, like, he's pretty big for a fairy. Like, he's the size of a Clydesdale.
Does
So it's got
anyone
bigger buckle.
talk or eat? Or is
Yes, and a lot of eating.
it- in this realm, they call it a tapeworm.
No, this is like a mutation.
Yeah.
I don't want to die. You don't want to kill me. And she just kind of sits back on nothing and crosses her legs, just
There's
kind
a
of floating in the air.
solution to that.
You don't want to kill me. I don't want to die. The world has enough orphans, hey Dandy. So we should really figure something else out, right? Oh God, and you.
You're working so hard to negotiate. The deal
My
is,
God.
you leave those blokes alone with us, and you can leave. You can go home.
And then we won't kill you.
Can you offer me something in return to make this work out a little
Your
bit?
life?
No, doesn't work. That's never a thing. You know, have you ever fought with a devil before and been just been like, I'll give you your life? No, they're always like,
I got this really nice coat.
Make it just. This is the code of filet.
Yes, it is.
I can't lie. Everyone else sold it.
No, Karama still has his.
No, I swear he sold it.
No, Karama immediately stepped in and said, Coats! Coats, get a coat here! He was so mad.
Okay, deception.
And he rolled really high. This will diffuse the combat if you crank this.
Get this on it too.
That's not gonna help it.
Do you want to use the die?
Hold on, let me see. What is my deception?
Something like that,
Yeah.
bitch.
Alright, cool. If only had a bard in the party.
Isn't there a record?
You don't.
Oh, there's a bard's requiem on the
There
table.
is.
I can't remember what.
It's an extra 8.
It's an extra D.
I'm not that kind of bard. I can't do it as a reaction.
That's true.
Sometimes I do mistakes.
Oh, in this.
I'm not that kind of bard.
There's also your shift.
8,
Oh, that's true.
4, 8, plus 3.
23.
23.
Pretty convincing.
I'm gonna roll insight.
Do we have a screw the DM?
No.
No.
Okay, I saw the die, so
But
I
I
wasn't sure.
have. That's a 1. I have a Wrath of Oakland.
Quick chat. Screw the DM.
I'm gonna get it this time, but you know it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot.
Oh, we have a screw.
That's too
How's
late!
it going over there?
It's too late. Should have done it earlier. Give her those points back. It's too late. So that is a 14 on the die. And so, she floats down a little bit and goes, now we're talking. Okay, Drac. Yeah.
What?
Let's just figure this out. I will definitely take a nice new coat.
It is
Dandy.
an exchange of property.
We cannot deal with Faye Dandy as a way to like further
That
the
coat
lie.
was a gift. You shouldn't give it
And
away.
there's a lot of truth. I'm not going to make you roll deception. Like, there's a lot of... You're Velen. There's a lot of truth in what you're saying.
We don't
She
deal
bought it
with
There's
Faye.
no
from a
truth.
licensed
There's no
merchant.
truth.
It has
I'm
a
a
lot of
licensed
value.
Fae merchant, and I am a Fae, so it is my right.
Oh, you got horns? When you say your licensed flame merchant, she goes,
No.
oh, you
she,
got horns?
She bought it
I
from
bought
a
it.
licensed Fey merchant.
Oh, okay. Do you know what she's referencing?
Yes,
yeah, the
I
horn
remember.
symbol.
Yeah, right. Oh, you got horns? I'm amazed you remember. Out of everything here,
Yeah, and that's how we didn't get it. It wasn't from a licensed Fae
It
merchant.
wasn't.
That's
It
how we were
it
tricked.
wasn't.
Yeah,
And I
but
need
we're
to know-
also lying, so yeah, you know. I mean,
It's worth too much. You can't give it away. We have plenty of gold back on the ship.
I'll take gold too. Gold would help. One coat, it's 2 people.
No, we could just kill you.
You could, but that's just gonna keep the cycle going.
Most of it is dwarven
Now,
currency currently.
Drac, how do we engage in forgiveness and let things go?
Well, first of all, you stop being a bitch. And being snarky and bullshit.
Stop being stoic and focused.
No.
Yeah,
No, that's stopping.
we would if we could, darling. We'd like, if we could love, we'd, oof, to change, for these tigers to change their old stripes. I can try to turn it. It's like me asking you to do a jig. Oh. If you roll a, like, if you crank a performance check right, I have expected you to.
yeah, I was like,
I did too. I was like,
we'll throw in a coat and a jig. Like,
it's fine, go.
And by jig, I mean this thing used for woodworking.
Oh God.
Fur lined and owlbear down stuff.
Well, that'll get you one of them. Which one do you want? I'll take the other.
They're married. They come as a set. You wouldn't buy one salt shaker.
You buy Peppa as well.
2 pieces of property for 2 things for a deal.
This is a terrible answer.
This isn't a yard sale, darling. This is a prisoner exchange. But more importantly, Drac,
Yes.
let's figure something out.
Figure out what.
Like, there's a lot of problems. What would you say you come back with me, just me, and just you? We leave all our blink dogs and satyrs and trolls here, and you and me, we go back, we talk to Dad, we say everything's cool, you maybe pledge your allegiance, and we just kind of let this all go away. Or at least you guys have a sit down and a little chat. There's sky roots anyway. We could just pop over the Feywild. You, me, pop over the Feywild.
That's not physically possible.
So,
You can't just take Drac.
also, you can't just expect me to be like, oh yes, let's solve this right now and let bygones be bygones, because, I don't know, your dad took my body from me. Do you know what it's like? Exactly.
Can't say I do, but this like weird warpath you're on, killing your own kind, murdering nations and armies, and like, and you're doing what now? Becoming a dwarven folk hero and off to kill a king? Like, what's going on, man? Like, how about instead pop over the Feywild? You know what? You can bring the taxi, and we can just have a sit down talk with Dad, hash things out. Everyone will be safe. No harm
Well,
will
I don't
come
know.
to
It sounds like your dad is going insane, so I'm not sure how productive that would be.
An insane FlitzCon vigor. If he was sane when he imprisoned you, how do you think he's acting now?
So why would I go talk to him? If he's not gonna listen to me because he's insane.
For the betterment of the realm, make a deal, let things go. Listen, Drac, darling,
Oh my god.
let's just pop over the Feywild, because this is gonna get worse.
Oh, why don't we just pop back to the material plane? And we'll go talk to, I don't know. Hey, you got Octavia on speed dial?
Uh-huh.
Cool. You ever meet a half dragon?
I mean, like, I'm talking to a real one. Why would I want to talk to some lesser dragon?
Exactly.
Bitch.
Some part of Dracontis feels so validated right now with Altavia forever being like,
You're like, shit, this bitch just complimented me.
yeah, like, yeah.
Alright, I hate you, but thank you.
Yeah. She's annoying as You be thinking of something besides the coat to also give me. Just I need one other thing. But what do you truly, Drac? Just think it over. Come to the Feywild real quick. Let's talk to FlitzCon Vigorbuckle and see if we can work something out. You know?
Does no one else want to offer anything?
I've been looking through shit, but I'm also...
Checking the bag of holding Stolthic. Stormwell Stolthic. I'm checking the British. I'm Miranda. All I can find is this bottle of water.
All I have is I literally only have like vials of blood in here and
Bottles of bottled water
blood and corn and my mug.
and a British accent.
Certain Fae do value those quite highly, like redcaps.
But we're not giving blood.
We're not giving
No,
the
I'm not
blood
giving
of her
No.
kin back
Of
to
my
her.
friends.
Here's the blood of your
no,
little
no.
brother.
For fuck's sake. Right, fine. A second level spell scroll. It's very powerful. That's all I've got. I'm a sick.
You got a stick.
Yeah.
Gimme.
No.
Shall I?
No, sorry. That's my other character. Yeah. Bam! No, no, that's my other
You guys have
character.
like nothing else on you?
I mean, we got stuff, I just don't know
I have a lot of blood.
what any of it's...
We brought these from home. Can we go back to our ship and...
Yeah. We can pop by the ship.
I have 10 fine cigars
From where?
from my bag.
I'm gonna say Alexi gave you those. I'm gonna say Alexi gave you
Actually,
Starbucks.
yeah.
I
No,
believe.
you can have 5 of my 10 fine cigars.
I can have all 10 of them, and the coat, and you can have the boys.
You can have
Yeah,
10.
that's a swag ass dude. Like a cool ass got some fine cigars, dude.
I'm pretty.
That's
You know,
some,
since he
that's some
wants
Tony
his
Soprano
soprano.
shit.
Oh, I'm talking
Yeah.
to Sothic. I'm talking to Sothic, sweetie. Adults are talking. They are talking. Alright, cool. Like real play, not like trash ones that live in the woods. So.
What is wrong with you?
Or sorry, trash ones that grow up in cities. I mean, like, you're of the Feywild, and you were like, let me live around a bunch of dumpsters. Like, how dumb are you? So, anyway. Yeah, no, I'm gonna like styling. I'm gonna have like, I'm gonna
I
smoke
wouldn't
like
have been
2
here,
at
but-
once. I'm gonna smoke 2 at once in my new coat and come home in it.
And sounds agreeable.
But
I mean, if we have to.
I didn't
Hold on.
accept yet.
my heart's not like in this.
Question.
Yes. I'd love to talk to you and have like a good relationship. Maybe if you don't even come talk to Dad, like I can keep showing up and you and I can try to work something out, like a liaison.
I have a feeling that your definition of a good relationship and mine are very different.
I
Anyways,
just want harmony in the Feywild.
well, then your dad shouldn't have stolen my body.
You know what, Drac? You were being a bit of a
Oh,
Bitch,
I
Dave.
am. You have
You
the
were being
audacity
a
to
bit of a
come
bitch
and
that day.
demand that I just go, oh, we're all good now.
the
And
Feywild
just
is the
subject
club.
everything to your dad's bullshit. which, by the way,
Draconis,
is
the
going insane.
Feywild is the club, and in the club we're all fam. And that day you were not acting like fam. You were acting.
I wonder why.
You were being a bit of
I
a.
legitimately wonder why, because I can't fucking remember.
Listen, he was drunk, and you were being a bit of a dick. Okay.
Well, it
And-
sounds like a him
I'm
problem.
prepping my Misty Step again. She made me
Anyways,
mad.
if the Feywild's the club, then I'm sorry, it's not Wednesday. We can't wear pink.
You're purple. You're fine.
Yes, he can't wear pink.
You know.
Anyways.
What? Oh, sorry.
But I'm too. But remember.
What are your feelings towards Tiamat?
I mean, like, hot mama in charge of most of hell?
So you know I'm getting something. Would you like some,
Mother of dragons?
do you like candles?
Yeah.
Cool. I've got...
I mean, I'll already give you the elves. You don't need to give me anything else. Do you like me or something? You're stupid. And she pats you on the chest.
I was...
You're so
instead
dumb.
of giving the cigars that Miranda so clearly likes, I'm just like, I have these 6 candles shaped like Tiamat that I don't want.
Oh, yeah. Take those.
Oh, yeah, we'll take those instead. Dad'll love those.
Can I insight check? Are these candles like actually something like?
You guys have heavily done this in the past. Yeah, they're just candles for
Okay.
the worship of Tiamat. Like how someone might have
Oh
a.
yeah, I
Yeah, but
remember
to
when we
like
got
people who are
those.
chill with Tiamat, that's rad as hell. Like,
Interesting.
And if you burn them, there's a little skeleton
You
inside.
said Flinzel loved that.
So since chat pointed this out, I'm gonna say Stothic. You noticed she did say the words, "I'll just take that." So you've technically closed a deal. So if anything,
that's true.
if she adds anything after that, like you technically already have her. Like Fae have to tell the truth. They can be murky about it. They can do half truths, but they can't lie. Really, I shouldn't say Fae have to tell the truth. Fae can't really lie.
Danny.
You're different.
These terms are acceptable. This would be actually pretty fucking impressive. Cards on the table. You know what he really is. You don't want this deal to go sour, and you would be the first ever in history to succeed a deal with the Graveyard Brazen.
And a Sophic.
Oh my gosh, the name Two's New Scradoos would go down in history.
I mean, in some formal fashion.
Okay, so deal is struck. We will leave without harming you and yours. Blah 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 blah. But like, I don't want to keep repeating myself. But like, what if all y'all came to the Feywild?
No, that's not part of this deal.
Yeah, no, deal's done. We're good. We're good.
So bye.
Well, yeah, no, I can totally like leave the way I came. But
Then do.
can I have a second? God! Jeez! My God, all the nasty rumors about you are so much nicer than how you are in person.
Well, I mean, it's...
You don't have
The
to be
first
here.
compliment you fucking told us. Thank you.
you are being a bit of a cunt.
That's what I was going for, thank you.
I've been holding it in. Oh, you don't make a face when he does it.
It's because
Well,
he's got
it's
that
'cause he's
British-
Australian right
being
now.
He's being the butcher.
It's different.
Come
It's
on.
different when you're Australian.
But you wouldn't be here unless you were really desperate, no offense, for help.
You're misstruding some stuff. I'm not desperate for help. I was just told to go do something, and when Daddy tells me to do something,
Your old man's desperate. He wouldn't ask for our help. He fucking hates us.
No. We don't. It is just a coincidence that when my brother fucked up teleportation, that these little rats escaped. Okay, so I'm just here to get the rats. Like, so I don't really know about the haunting with you guys. That's not me being. Look at me. I'm not desperate.
You know quite a bit about all of us, and you came here specifically seeking us to say, hey,
Nope.
let's go check out Dad and make sure we can get this tumor out of his head.
Nope, I'm just here for them. I was just here for them. My brother was the one that was. I don't know what his deal was. He could give you more information about it. I was just sent after.
Where's your brother?
Then why bring it
The
up in
dead
the
one?
first place?
Yeah.
What is any of this
My
got to do
my
with
my
your dad?
buzzer, Knick-Knack Paddlewacker. That you just killed?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. Good.
Why bring him up then in the extra head and all that?
I like to talk. You're kind of cute, and it's like they're like talking, and it's like going longer. And well, because I care about my dad, and I want Drac to come with me. I'm not sent here to get Drac. This is a happy accident. I'm here for the elves.
If he's grown something out of his head, you should spend more time with him, your old man.
He's stronger, but
Maybe-
he's more unpredictable.
I mean it.
I wonder
You
if
by
that
his
has
side
anything
will
to do
regret it
with
if you
his,
don't.
I don't know, you mentioned something that, oh, he would like the Candles of Tiamat. That can't be a coincidence of, oh, if there's something going on there, that would
Oh.
explain why he's going fucking insane.
All good dragons respect their mama. Only weird trash dragons don't.
You can't speak on behalf of dragons.
She points at her draconic wings.
Didn't you say she was blended of something?
Yes.
Yeah, you
You're
said she was-
literally a half dragon. How dare you talk shit?
Shut up! I'm not a label.
I'm sorry. What was that you said about
Don't put me in a box, Dandy.
something about real dragons or mothers? I don't. Sorry. Don't remember what you just said.
Oh my god, you're pointing out that I'm a hypocrite. Duh.
No, I'm pointing out the fact
Totally.
that I legitimately don't remember what you said.
Oh, you brought up Altavia, and I was basically saying you're cooler than Altavia. Because you're a real dragon. And now I think you're alluding to the fact that I'm not like a real dragon either.
No. You said something about only real dragons, like
All
respect-
good dragons.
All good dragons.
Respect
do-
mama.
See, here's the thing.
More like ma, because she's got a big flaming maw.
See, here's the thing though.
Huh?
Respect is something that has to be earned. It's not just a given. And when someone's a, I don't know, murdering psychopathic bitch, I have no respect for that.
So this is not canon, what I'm about to say. Well, she had been given you life, so maybe that would be enough. It is not that Tiamat is the mother of all dragons. Wow. No respect for his mom. Remember that. That's your patron.
Tyrannical, just absolutely hell-bent on enslaving pretty much everything else, will do anything she can to screw you over. How is that any of
I
that
like to
worth-
think of it as like restoring mortals to their rightful place.
You said your dad went insane when he grew a second head.
He's definitely crazy, or he's always been kind of insane. But, like,
Well, yeah.
Tiamat's got 5.
yeah,
Do the fucking math.
7.
Is it 7?
Yeah, I did the math.
Right then,
And you've reached the end of a Dawnbringer's patience. That's the end of the deal. Have a nice day.
Okay, thank you for the coat. Thank you for the candle. And she does put the coat on. Wow, looks so good.
I don't know how the coat works.
Whenever
you
she
try to
tries to
take
take
it
it off,
it's
it
gonna
will
fillet
peel
her.
her skin off.
Oh,
It is a cursed coat.
Wait.
Did you forget that's what the coat was?
Yes!
I hate that it's all in character.
No.
You can't give away that
Save this.
I didn't give a shit about the code. I was like, okay, cool.
Pause,
You're willing to give it up.
stop. Save this for when she leaves, and then tell Drac in character what the fuck the coat was, because I didn't think Drac like
I
wasn't
think
paying.
you were in Dandy's head actually when that
Probably.
happened.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Alex, so good.
no, it is a
Shame
bit
we
hot
lost that
out
coat.
here, though. For this weather, I think
Miranda.
you're not looking very good in it.
Miranda.
Oh, no one gives a
Absolutely.
shit what you think. Like, seriously, you need a pop of color.
God.
You are so pale as hell. Go sit in some
Holy shit, a
sunlight.
gift horse. Let's
And,
look it right in the mouth.
I know. I got laid last night, but like, I just
psychologist in
didn't,
this
so,
world
like,
because I need to figure out why the fuck I keep speaking to brick walls.
Also, just real quick, your Jordans are fake. I'm not a brick wall. I'm willing to make a deal for you. Just if you need me, just call out the name Choose New Skidoos, and I'll show up and we can talk. And I'm like, look, I'm amenable. Like, I'm wearing the coat. I got the candle. You're keeping the elves. Like, I'm not a brick wall, darling. Like, you and me. I'm just annoying.
Wait, before you go,
Yeah.
God, please no.
I just wanted to see. I just didn't remember the label. I wanted to know what was making fun of my fashion, and you know what? Fine, I admit, I'm a very functional person, and I would simply just love to see the label on it if you would.
Talk about how you're ugly again.
I'm very incredibly ugly. and
Thanks, Demi.
Take it off.
Let her take it off when she's not here.
No, I want to see her skin ripped off.
No, Miranda would not say
I
that.
said that.
Miranda would not say that in front of
But
her.
Miranda wants to see this bitch's skin.
But she leaves through a portal, the Blink Dogs and the other fairy dragons like snarl at you, and they all leave. And way to circumvent your combat, guys. Like good job. I had
We just delayed the combat. Let's be real. As soon as she gets filleted, they're coming back.
Choose New Skidoos.
No, that'd kill her, right?
No.
Flame?
She could get real mad. She's
gonna hurt
a powerful fey creature from the Monster Manual. So,
It's a powerful coat. I don't know. No, I just.
but So I do want to
That's
wrap up.
What's like an expensive coat? That's a
Gucci.
Gucci
Yeah.
Faye coat.
Yeah. I do. We need to wrap up soon because it's kind of late. But I do want. Can Drac? Can you just give me, in your Drac voice, just something effective like, what was the coat, guys? Like, what was up with the coat? Like, why are you all giggling about the coat?
So, okay, one thing that didn't really ask about it because I was just gonna go with it, and I was like, I'm not gonna stop from getting this bitch out of her hair.
Yeah.
What the fuck was with the coat?
It's a
You
coat.
don't know?
You don't know? It's a coat of flang.
The what now?
A coat.
It'll peel off her skin.
God, I wanted to see
With
it.
that, we should probably get going.
Boys,
I want to make sure that the boys heard that.
Yeah.
That it'll peel off her skin.
So the one that's conscious is like.
Okay then.
Oh.
Back to the ship.
She likes her skin too. She's
I
very
know.
vain.
She talked about a skincare routine.
She did.
Oh, God.
And this is why we have our reputation.
I can't believe
I
she
say
just-
to him,
I can't believe she just accepted it full send. Like,
just put it on.
No one wants to fight the Graveyard Brazen. Who succeeds?
yeah, right, they don't.
So I know for you guys, it's a lot of these fights have been really close. Like there's been a lot of people going down. There've been skin, but
I've been disintegrated multiple
you've been
times.
like I want you guys to understand something.
Singed.
On
Fine.
paper, no one knows that. No one knows how close or how many times you guys have gone down, how many times like clutch things have happened at the right moments for success. No one really knows that. On paper, they just know you made the sun rise on the Vampire Coast. You killed a dragon and restored life to the breath of Esh. You guys conquered and fortified from a Githyanki invasion, protected Tombstone's loft. Like, on paper, you prevented a war between Avelin, one of the most powerful men in the world, and the most powerful barbarian king since Garanash Steelskin. Like, on paper, your guys' reputation is massive. It doesn't seem that big of a deal to you guys at times, because you know just, like, how close these calls have been.
How batshit
Oh.
ridiculous it is.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of on paper, you just got saved by a potential criminal.
He looks at you and goes, I don't speak Dwarvish. I can't read Dwarvish. But yeah, you do now have a context of Two's New Skidoos. If you want to try to talk to the Feywild more or go there, we'll see how she feels after she tries to take the coat off.
And we have 2 new crewmates.
Well,
Dancers. You have 2 new dancers.
If you can
I mean,
dance,
we-
you can fight.
It's true.
Says
This
the bard.
dude-
Says the swords bard. Like, if you can dance, you can fight.
We can dodge the wrench, you can dodge them all!
What do we say today? Not today.
Yes.
you sure you don't want to use the new college dance?
Oh my god.
Wait, is
Telling me this man?
No, it's the 24 players handbook.
He's
College
like a
dance.
ballerina who can dance who can bench 320. He did a pirouette, kicked my ass. I don't think that motherfucker touched the ground in 4 minutes.
I guess we'll ask them if they want to fight for us.
No.
The one dude's unconscious. Let him heal.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess with us.
What are their names?
Come with us.
Their names,
Thirsty
I
elf.
wrote them down
Thirsty elf.
at the fair and Thirsty Elf.
Ethofair and
That's how they're part of our crew now. They have
Ethofair
ridiculous.
and for the
I had it fucking
Thank
written
you.
I have
down.
to say it in
Ethofair.
Sylvan. Thirsty Elf.
Thirsty elf.
Ethofair
At the fair.
and first the L. Like first TL, first the L.
Listen,
Thirsty elf.
all right, you're.
Which one is the one that's asleep? That's
The
unconscious?
first one
The daughter's name was Two's New Skidoos. We're
Like
taking
white.
this.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you guys like my Fey names though? Like,
Yeah.
let's call Biggerbeckle, 2 Scoos to Deuce.
And
At the
everybody
fair.
can
We're gonna do this with every name you give us
At the fair.
at the fair.
Come with us.
Ethofair.
At the fair. Come with us.
He doesn't recognize.
Freaking Mr. Honeypaw.
He does it again.
God damn it.
No, we are not doing old honey paws again.
Mr. Honeypaw.
Old honey
Come
paws.
with us.
I will die on this hill and I will take you with me. I will die on this hill and I will take you with me.
Boy,
At
that was
the fair.
a tough combat,
we-
guys. Like,
Can we
Yeah,
assist you
I mean,
in
Battle line.
Bringing you somewhere safe.
I just once my husband is conscious, we
He can
talk.
ride Ronks.
Not
German.
Ronks is Abaddon steed.
Oh shit!
Whoops.
You really are married today.
Oh my god.
It's a screaming elf.
Crosses
Like,
the Feywild.
So Abaddon
Yeah,
steed.
just one time.
Abaddon steed Ronks was also what was Demon Thunder Daddy's actual name? Koya?
Koya.
Yeah, Koya.
Was also Koya's steed 1,000 years before. So like they're kind of bonded by these two paladins of the same god, had the same.
it's almost like I've traveled with Ronks for like 5
5
years
years.
IRL. Like, and that's the name that pops in my head when I think Demon Elksteed. Like,
Well, why were you thinking Demon Elk steed?
she's
Yeah.
Elksteed.
No, it's a horse. It's a
He's
horse.
actually a horse.
It's a horse in a top hat.
He's a horse.
It's a
He's a horse.
This entire time.
No!
Oh, it wasn't me this time. Yeah.
You've been on point. You remember it got horns? Like Trinity, I'm so impressed by you. You remembered it's got horns. Like you were amazing. Like that was from like a year ago, man. Like well fucking done.
Well, I figured we were going to use the coat to our advantage.
Yeah, right.
No, when Karama was out there trying to sell it, I was like, I got an idea.
We're definitely at the end, guys, because we're falling apart real quick.
I'm sorry. It's hot down here.
It's hot.
very hot.
We have to
Down
turn
here.
the air off for you, chat.
Please, if you guys can, we need to find some sort of more quiet.
See that HD camera? Look at all that sweat.
Yeah, we're
We
trying.
need one of them Dyson silent fans.
Yeah, if
It's a few hundred, but
It's a few hundred. Those Dyson Silent fans. We are struggling down here in Tennessee.
And we'll continue to do it because we do this for you, motherfucker.
We do. We love you guys. Yeah, who made it to the end? As we're gonna close it there. That was guys. That was a really good session. I want to let
You can ride Gehrman.
I want to let you know she was going to be a reskin of a.
Well, she is going to be a reskin.
So there aren't a lot of great Fae in the monster manuals, any of them, whether 2024 or 2014. Typically, I have to go to like Cobalt Press for good Fae. So I did kind of a reskin of a Shin, of the Lightning Jinn. That's why she was gonna air and wind, and while she was floating. So she was not going to be an easy combat.
Oh, no.
But I was like, actually, if you guys did start fighting her, I was gonna like end early, and then that's why I had Karama here the whole time, so we would start next session with the big fight, so we're not like tired. Like
I like to think that Karama will be proud of me, and I can't wait to tell him and be like,
He's gonna be so excited.
I just hope that Circa tonight gives me a dream of her skin getting ripped off.
oh my god, right? She just lets you see it. She's like, hey
Yeah.
girl, you did great.
It's okay. I'll describe it to you tonight.
Oh, please.
Happy
That's
Pride
the
Month.
weirdest
Happy Pride.
fucking. That's the
I
weirdest.
thought I was
fucking
sweating before.
But we will be at Nashville Pride tomorrow. If you guys are, oh my god, a hype train is closed. How's a hype train closed? We got 100 biddies from Floyd, 100 biddies from Richard Bethina. If anyone else is here, it'd be cool to close with the hype train. But I know that's probably it. I know a lot of you guys are lurkers and go to bed early. It's also a Saturday night in the summertime. That's our numbers go like way up in the winter, but like in the summer,
I
people are
wonder
out and
why.
about. But guys, thank you so much for coming here and kicking it. Really appreciate each and every single one of you. We're gonna probably raid into Knife Party because we're in like a fun like raid.
everyone make sure, exclamation point, Peener. Peenar. Trust me. I should go and check what mine is.
Does it change?
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
New Peter.
Okay, I believe the raid is
That
up.
would be wild if it changed every time. Just to roll for
Yeah, I've always find mine isn't a consistent size. You know, like sometimes, some days, you're like,
Sometimes, what did you get? 94.
I always like to say it's 8 inches, 9 if I really like you.
Happy Pride.
Happy
Pride.
Pride.
Yeah. If you
Oh
guys-
my god,
there
there's
with-
someone named Elk Party in their chat.
Oh my gosh.
I got 205 incher.
Oh.
205 inch.
All right, we're gonna go
Taylor's
ahead.
packing meat.
We're gonna go ahead and raid out. This was a wonderful session, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna try to get through those clips tomorrow, put them on TikTok. If you're not following our TikTok and Instagram, please do so. We will see you next time, and as always, do something kind for yourself, do something kind for someone else. We'll see you again. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, we're not really out. YouTube can still see us. Trendy. Tell them the secret YouTube word.
Peanut.